Okay, hello everyone. Welcome to this mid review. All of you. Yes, great to see you all. Yes, quickly come on videos. Show me all your faces. Yes. Awesome. Yeah. Awesome. Yes. Okay. How's it going? All groups. Do you have everyone present? Yes. Awesome. More than 24 hours. I think it's almost, yeah, it's 25 hours since we started this hackathon. And how's the excitement? Do people want to open up their mic and speak? Yeah.
I think I burned a lot of fat.
What, Govind?
I think I burned a lot of fat.
You you're
Already.
already maintaining your fitness.
It's
So-
reverse for us. We ate so many chocolates, junk the entire night.
We ordered
That
a
is
whole.
you. That is you.
Look at this. We ordered a whole
One
care
second.
package for this
What is
entire
that?
hackathon. It's a care package for
No,
hackathon.
whatever you eat just goes. No, it just goes.
Yeah, for me, though, it just goes.
Yeah.
So, yeah.
Awesome.
PR
So-
high or Josh is high.
There were like
Yes.
tons of chocolates.
Anyone
in there.
else wants
I
to
don't
say
remember-
anything?
I
Who else
don't
is there?
remember the last time I happily slept
One
only
second,
for
one
2
second.
hours.
I'm spotlighting you. Yes, Mehak.
I
Yeah.
don't remember the last time I happily just slept for 2 hours.
Same, like we got reminded of what
Yeah.
a power nap is.
And it was
What a
so
power
fun.
nap actually is.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
Anyone wants to talk about the learnings you are having? I'm sure there's a lot. Yeah. Come on. Who's talking
Andeep, I
about?
just feel I can finish my mini project now. Like,
Same.
I have a direction.
Yeah.
Same.
Yes.
Finally.
This framework has been wonderful, right? I mean, the kind of problems we are working on, they're so rich now, right? Also the focus on the business metrics and everything. It's really good. Yeah. So yeah. See, I mean, one good thing is if you can do this much in 2 days, imagine what can be done in a month.
Exactly. That's
Yeah.
the idea.
Yeah.
But
The hackathon does that.
but we did a week's work in 2 days.
But Anudeep,
Yeah.
actually
What,
we
Harsha?
do it
What are you
in
saying?
2 days only.
We did week's work in 2 days.
No, you did not do weeks work in 2 days. You did a month's work in 2 days, for sure. Want me to prove that? I can prove that. I can ask people to open their mini projects and I will show you their progress. I'm sure a lot of people already surpassed the progress which they themselves did in their projects.
I'm yet to start my project.
But
But yeah, I
I'm
think
with you.
after this, I kept a deadline of 45 days. I need to complete my mini project.
Yeah. Yes. Who else wants to talk? Let's give chance to those people who don't usually talk. Come on.
My Mac.
Let's ask Pani to talk. Pani, come on video. Yes, Pani, how was your experience? Pani, are you in a limbo?
I mean, I'm just like really exhausted. I've been like wanting to sleep like forever.
Yeah. So how's your
But-
learning experience, Pani?
It's been really fun. I mean, I am really enjoying the entire process.
Yeah.
I never thought I would have so much fun in 2 days, but I'm like, after this, I'm actually looking forward to my mini project.
Okay. Fun was what you learned. So good. That's also a good thing to learn, to have fun while working. That's fine. Yeah. Awesome. We'll spotlight one more person. Sneha, want to talk? Onto the spotlight. Yes, Sneha.
I just really want to sleep. I'm just like, okay, 24 hours more. I'm just counting down. But
Yeah. So what was your learning? Yeah.
nothing. It's just pushing me to finish. I'm just so stuck with my UI of my mini project for so long. And now, since last weekend we did UI, and this weekend was this. So now I'm like, I can do it, finish it in like 1 or 2 weeks. I'll be done with it. So
Awesome. Yeah. Okay, one more. Sunaina. Yes. What do you say? How was
Initially,
last
I
week
was
class?
like overwhelmed, and
Okay.
and I also had told you like I wasn't feeling confident enough to go forward with hackathon. But
Yeah.
still, like after we entered into this process, it
Yeah.
was really fun, and the learnings are also tremendous good. I learned competitive analysis, heuristics, and I'm feeling good about it.
Yeah, totally. Yes. Awesome. Very good, Sunaina. All the people who are, who have just entered into the game, and let me tell you, trust me, all of you like got, the power packed push. Probably I should also pick someone from very later batch. Yeah, Judah is there. 1 second. Is this what, bro? How's he learning?
It's we all look like zombies here. Fine, yeah. I learned a lot. That module 2 really helped me in this, which I went through 2 days ago. Yeah. And yeah, but really exciting to like I'm really looking forward to work on mini project as well.
Awesome.
In the same pace.
That will not happen, but yeah. Probably. Yeah. Awesome. So good to hear about that, everyone. So what we'll be doing now is we will be having review of your progress of your projects. So each team will be coming in, and one volunteer from each of the team would be presenting, sharing their screen about whatever they have done, and I also expect all the other people from the team to be also present over there, so that whatever questions I can ask, you'll also be able to answer there, right? But on top of it, we have our, we also have our alumni mentors along with us, who will also be taking the notes and will be a part of the evaluation, right? So, alumni mentors, can you quickly just raise your hand so that I can spotlight you? Not on camera. So, yes, we have Sheetal, Mridiba, and Mohan. Where is this? 1 second. Mohan, where? Come on, video. Yes, it's there. Yeah. So, welcome. Thank you very much for joining, Sheetal, Mridiba, Mohan. Yeah. So, Sheetal here is from Inconic, UX designer. What are you called? What's your title?
UX designer.
UX designer, yeah. UX designer at Inconic. Mridiba is you're also UX designer or product designer. What do they call you? You unmute.
Mute.
Product designer. Okay. Product designer at Jaspe, secured by Jaspe. Then Mohan, designer, product designer, what do they call?
I'm currently job hunting.
What job hunting? We're not doing anything at Scalar.
No, yeah, so right now I'm a product design intern.
Yeah, product design intern at Scalar. Yes. So awesome. Thank you very much for joining, guys. So yes, so now I'll be calling in each and every team. So they'll be giving a quick presentation. Each team will have not more than 5 minutes to present about what they have worked with. Of course, I'll give a format in which you can quickly talk about what you have done. So what I request each and every one of you, Sheetal, Nidba, and Mohan, to have a notes with you. Just keep writing pointers about what was good and what is that they could have done better, or any of those points. Please take notes, and we'll convene again, and we will add all these points to our evaluation criteria. Okay. So yes. Oh, I forgot. Rahul, where are you? This guy didn't raise it. Rahul is also one of
I'm
our.
there.
Yes, Rahul. Where is Rahul? Right.
Yeah,
Yes.
I'm there. I'm there.
1 second. Switch on video.
Yeah, I'm very
Rahul.
informal. Yeah.
Yeah, Rahul, the star of all this, person who made sure all the workbooks are ready on time, all the people have worked towards this, and making sure the hackathon is also running, all that. Rahul will also be our alumni mentor as well. Recently became alumni because he got a job. He transitioned into a UX designer. What's the company name, Rahul? Or you don't want to talk about it here?
Yeah, it's okay. It's Coding Ship.
Coding Ship, yes. So Rahul is UX designer, product designer, interaction designer. What are you called?
Yeah, I don't know.
UX
I just
designer
they just told me whatever the work needs to be done. I know my roles. That's it.
Yeah, at Coding Ship. So yes, so everyone, please say alumni mentors OP. OP is overpowered. OP on the chat. Alumni mentors OP on the chat. Everyone, come on. Yes. Awesome. Yeah. Okay. So yes. By the way, this session is also happening live on my YouTube channel, on the UX Anudeep YouTube channel. So all those also welcome to all those people who are watching this whole mid-review session, and welcome to all of you. Thank you for being there. You'll see a lot of excitement here, a lot of learning, which is going to come forward. So stay tuned. This is going to take some time, but you will be learning a lot. Okay. Awesome. Thank you. Okay. So quickly, what I'll be doing is I'll be talking about how is it that you should be presenting and talking about your review. Yes. 1 second. So all the group members, please make sure all the team members are there. All of you must be there over here. Okay. Yes. Okay. Awesome. Just a second. I'm just putting a couple of messages for people. By the way, yes. So everyone, so let me once again just come on video. Yes, if you're off the video, just come on video. All of us, let's have a pic. Let's take a pic. All of us, let's put it on our stories and call it 24 hours done and 24 hours more. Come on, all of you. Ready? I'm also taking a picture. Yes, ready? Okay. On count of 3, 2, and 1, all of us will say student for life. Yeah. Ready? Okay, all of you with your cameras also. Come on. Take your cameras. Ready? I mean, phones.
Screenshot.
Yeah, you can take screenshot also. Yeah. Okay. So You can also unmute yourselves. All of you unmute yourselves, and on the count of 3, 2, 1, all of you should say "Student for life." All of you should shout. Okay. Unmute, 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 unmute. Yeah. Yes. Crazy. Okay. Ready? 3, 2, 1. Student for life.
Student for life.
What is that? Come on. Once more. Full energy. Come on.
That's what you get with.
Okay. Come on. With all the energy. Again. 3, 2, 1. Go. Student for life. Come on. Awesome. Okay. So yes, please put it on Instagram. Yes. Tag me. I'll also share that on Insta, on your stories, upload it, and let people know that you're working on something awesome. Yes. Okay, great. Okay, so now, so what I want you to do is I'll be calling out different teams in random order. I have decided an order over here. So in random order, I'll be calling in multiple teams over here to be presenting. So your team has already indicated who is going to come and present over here. So I'll be starting a 5-minute timer every time I call in a group. I'll be starting a 5-minute timer. Manoj, please help me run the timer for all the teams. Have a timer with you. And when I say start, please start. And once the 5 minutes is off, you'll have to remind me. Once it is 4 minutes, 30 seconds, just remind me 30 seconds left. Remind the groups. And once it is 5 minutes, please say hard stop. Okay.
Anudeep, Anudeep.
Yes.
Share from group 4. Actually, I was supposed to share my screen, but somehow since morning I'm not able to do it. So we are just figuring out who can do it from our team. Because
no problem. Figure that out. Which player from which team?
Group 4.
Group 4. Yours is not the first review, so yes, you can plan. Okay. Figure it out in the next 5 minutes. Probably yours is second. I don't know. Yeah.
Can you give us the order so we can prepare accordingly maybe?
Then what will happen? The 10th person will skip the call and work. I know what will happen. So therefore the order is random.
Is group 9 first, second by any chance?
I'm not going to talk about it. Yeah.
Okay. Can you
listen
give the
first.
format you were talking about?
Anyway, first listen to the format. So what you need to do is first you need to all of you mute yourself now. Yeah. Enough of the noise you all made till now. So yes, mute yourselves. Okay. So what you need to do is you need to first present your Notion doc. You need to quickly explain your problem statement, not explain. You have to read out your problem statement and indicate to the audience what are you working on, right? The next thing is you have to quickly talk about how you plan the whole thing. You don't have to explain what is your plan, but how is it that you have split the entire work into multiple parts, right? And how is that you have divided responsibilities? Just a quick indication about it. And then you have to explain all the steps in 1 or 2 lines, right? What is that which happened in those steps in 1 or 2 lines? And whenever, let us say you arrive at a diagram, let us say diagram A1, you have to go and jump to FigJam and explain what is happening in that diagram. Okay. So what you need to do is make sure that you speak about what happened over there, giving 1 or 2 lines about 1 or 2 lines specifics about what is happening over there and not too much in detail. And also not simply like, okay, this is our complete analysis and not talk anything about it, right? So for example, if you say, hey, this is our complete analysis, and here we have found interesting insights from this completer, that completer. For example, this is what we found, right? And in similar way, we have found multiple insights. Done. In that way, in that same way, talk about multiple steps, give 1 or 2 examples from what you have found, and then go and proceed to the next step, right? So you have to maintain this balance. So what I'll do is the first team who is going to present over here, I'm going to give a choice to each one of you to say who is the most confident person in the entire all groups. If that person is ready, and I'll be giving them this opportunity to start off with, so that others can learn from you in terms of how can they present this. If you have made your design thinking video or the mini project video, this is something which you might have already known how to talk about, right? So yes, the choice is open for the first team. Yeah. Do you understand this, guys? Let me quickly repeat. You can also put it on the chat if you're willing to volunteer. Meanwhile, so again, you have to read your problem statement. Okay, so I totally forgot. You have to talk about who your group members are, and you have to tell your team name. Okay, your team name, what your group members are, who your group members are, and what is the problem statement you're working on. Give a small idea about how is that you have planned to execute this whole thing, right? And how much you have deviated or how much you have followed the path which you have set for yourself, right? And a quick idea about each and every step which you have done, and contextually showcasing the diagrams from FigJam and explaining 1 or 2 points specifically about what was found over there and how you proceeded, right? So with that, you will have to cover this whole thing under 5 minutes. Okay. No words, no volunteers on the chat. Yeah, who wants to go first?
I'll go.
Who is that?
Govind.
Govind, yes, obviously, because Govind is one person who finished his mini project, and I think it makes sense. So Govind and Atisha is what you have written over here.
I just have one this thing.
Huh.
I have put screenshot of the FigJam in the Notion, and it's like not very visible.
Yeah. At that point of time, you have to just swap your screen to Notion and explain that part over there.
No, like, can I do it on Notion itself is what I'm asking.
You can do it on Notion, but we will not be able to see the diagram clearly, no? If it is only on Notion.
Some of them are not readable, so you want it to be readable.
Yes. Just make sure it is readable so that you can just swap to FigJam and show it. Okay. Notion should be shown because it is important for me to understand the story. FigJam because that's where the actual work is, right? Don't worry, I'll give you a little bit extra of figuring out time because since you're starting off. So meanwhile, others can learn from what you're trying to do. Yeah, we'll be a little lenient on the timing for you for volunteering to start. Yeah. Okay. So with that being said, we will have onto the dais Govind from Group 7.
Okay.
Wiz6, WIZSI6. So Group 7 OP on the chat. All members of Group 7, are you there over here?
Yeah.
Yes. Okay. So Govind, will you be able to share your screen?
Yeah. Can I just open Notion and FigJam together so it's easy for me to swap? Can I get 1 minute?
Yeah, sure. Yes. DG7OP, Group 7OP, Wiz6. Yeah, who are the groups while Govind opens? Who are the Group 7 members?
It's me, Ajitesh.
Yes, do we have all of them here?
Hello?
Yeah, all of you, all the Group 7 members, come on video and raise your hands quickly. Go ahead, read. Yeah.
Hello.
Go ahead, Govind. You're audible.
Yeah. Our team is comprised of Ajitesh, Atisha, then Anup, Ankit Mishra, and Supriya. Sorry.
Okay. Adding spotlights of whoever is available over here. Yes. Okay. Awesome, guys. I can't see Ajitesh and Supriya over here. But that's fine. Okay. Supriya is also here. Yes. So awesome, guys. Thank you so much. Yeah, great to have you all. Okay, so yes, so Manoj, please have your timer with you. Yeah, when I say start, you can start the timer. And
is it visible?
It is visible. Yeah, when you are ready, I will be saying start and Manoj will start the timer. Yeah. You see it's visible, but you need to increase the font size. Govind, increase the font size or increase the browser size or whatever. Yeah. Yes. Even more, a little bit more. Yes, that's better. That's better. Yeah. Awesome. Okay. Ready, Govind?
Yeah.
Yes, Manoj, start the timer.
Hi. Started. Hi everyone. This is Govind from Viz6, and I'm going to just get you through the project that we are doing right now. And so our problem statement is actually evaluate the Home Eye Checkup feature flow for Lenskart app, which includes the home page, program page, adding addresses and details, and the payment page, and redesign the whole experience while identifying opportunities to make usability better for the users of families with kids, which will actually result in decreasing the bounce rates and also increasing the conversion ratio. So at first, when we started it, we actually converged together, we came together, we worked as a group to actually understand the nuances of what the problem statement is actually about. Like we had a whole session where we chose it together as a team, but we had to understand what are the nuances of the project. So we sat together and we came up with what we understood as the problem statement, and then we wrote it down in this. I think it's visible, right?
Yes, it's visible. Go ahead.
So what did you understand from the problem statement? What we actually understand is Lenskart has this feature which is not actually that much discoverable. So the business is actually asking us to make it more visible in the terms that it will actually allow us to reduce the bounce rate. Bounce rate means if you're entering an app and you're entering a screen and you're not taking it further, but you're leaving it because of some unknown reason. That is bounce rate. And conversion ratio, increasing the conversion ratio, which is actually to increase the number of people who actually convert into product buyers or users, proper users.
Yeah.
Okay, then next step we did is actually going into the existing flow of the app, which I'll just show you. Yeah, existing.
Yeah, diagram A1. Go ahead.
It's not zooming in. Okay. Yeah, diagram A1 screenshot. So we just had a
even more zoomed in. Yeah. Oh, now you show. Yes.
So this is the present condition of the Lenskart. Like at first itself, we were like kind of confused with the whole layout of Lenskart. We were like asking questions internally why they were doing these things. But we sat together to think that we will take this further, but we'll actually arrange the flow for our home eye checkup. That flow that relates to the whole bounce rate and conversion rate.
Yeah.
Okay. Then, so now that we had the flow, we had to do a heuristic evaluation by following all of Jacob's 10 laws of heuristics, which we actually did it as a group because we thought that we were also learning as we're doing these things. We are reading out the heuristics and then we are figuring out what all.
It's okay. We understand what heuristic evaluation is. Just talk about what are the findings. Yeah.
So what we found out is there is a lot of in terms of when we talk about Lenskart, there's a lot of problems with consistency and standards because a lot of things are.
Can you show it and show the insight and speak? Yeah. Just give 2 or 3 examples from what you wrote there. That's fine.
Okay, so if you look at the top of this thing, this is something that is not actually visible in any other app, but you can actually see these in websites. It's like it's being taken directly from a website and just actually put there. And you have this, you usually have bottom navs. This particular app has a top navigation, which is actually horizontally scrollable. So you understand what was the whole idea behind this, the company actually going ahead with this. And there were a couple of things like we observed that there is this, it will automatically add your location, but unless you enter the address, it won't tell you that this place is not serviceable, which is kind of it could have been avoided before you actually enter it, kind of like an error prevention thing.
Got it.
When you go to slot picking, it has a very very clunky, it's not following the design standards basically.
Okay.
Then I'll move next.
Yes, so go ahead. What was
the heuristic evaluation? We went with we actually formed hypotheses based on our own understanding of the app. So some of the hypotheses, my hypothesis is that we should reduce the number of options, buttons at the top of the homepage, as my assumption is the numerous number of buttons and options will actually cause confusion for the users. This is one of them. We have actually formed a couple of.
Yeah. Can you read one more interesting one?
Yeah. one more interesting one. Okay.
Sixth one.
Yeah, my hypothesis is that we should make the time slots and the arrangement more readable, as my assumption is that users will find it difficult to discern a particular time slot from the clutter of time slots.
Got it.
Looks like it's just taken from the web.
Yeah.
Use a mouse to actually discern stuff.
Yes.
It's crossing 5 minutes, Anudeep.
It's okay.
It will take time.
Yeah, I know. Yeah.
Okay.
So
then, we moved on to secondary research through media, and one important thing and interesting thing that we learned about the users of specs and lens card is actually that they know that this eyesight is very important, but they don't actually do anything about it unless it becomes a major problem. So there is a lot of there's a lot of less awareness about eye checkups.
Okay. Yeah. Okay. Can you give some insights from your competitive analysis?
Yeah, competitive analysis. So what we are looking at is we were actually comparing lens websites, apps which are selling lens but also other apps which we can actually use the same side of the activity that goes on.
Okay.
And then we actually moved on to the primary research of.
Okay.
So this is a particular kind of evaluative project where we have to actually test out the existing product. So we formed a framework, and everybody of us just ran out and started talking to random people we could find in the neighborhood.
How did you find people?
I talked to a guy who was next door doing something.
Okay.
And he was like very helpful. And then I was just walking. I just went for a walk. I saw a lady. I talked with her. Okay, I don't know who these people are, but yes.
Interesting.
Ask them if it belongs to our target group. That is the first thing that I did, so that I can actually relate with this.
Got it.
Then we went ahead with the actually. Sorry.
How many interviews did you guys conduct?
We conducted six research interviews.
Okay. Got it.
Actually 3 hours. I don't know how we achieved it, but yeah, we actually did it.
Beautiful.
And then we actually went and we actually, you can see the color-coded sticky pads. It's actually our observations. We actually put it together to actually talk about what all we observed for a particular user. We also found that there are a lot of things that were coming together.
Yeah. Speed up. Next.
Same thing
After that, yes.
Then we went into journey map to actually go into the what the actual feeling of a customer or a user is when they're actually using it. We listed down those downs, and what we did next did is we took these comparisons, we took these studies, and then we went back to the hypothesis statements that we formed and tried to validate it.
Okay.
Some validated, but other statements we felt that it actually will improve the flow of the app.
Okay.
So we denoted it in that way.
Those couldn't be validated, but you still feel you have to go ahead.
We felt that it was like a priority thing.
Yeah.
And this is how far we have reached.
Done. That's good. How much time did it take, Manoj?
8 minutes.
8 minutes. I think 8 minutes is decent. 8 minutes is decent. So this is exactly what I'll do, guys, with all the other teams as well. I'll probably quickly ask you questions to show me these sections, and you can quickly show me that. And that should be good. Yes, awesome. So alumni mentors, do you have anything which you want to ask this team?
Hi Anudeep, Upasna side.
Yes, Upasna.
Yeah. Am I audible?
Hey Upasna, firstly, I mean, sorry, but you just now joined the call?
No, actually I joined around 11:05.
Okay. So yeah, we also have Upasna here. Upasna, stop sharing your screen once, Govind.
Yeah.
Yeah. So we also have Upasna over here from Byju's, one of my very early students. Stop sharing your screen.
Right.
Okay, awesome. So welcome Upasna as well. Upasna OP on the chat. I didn't spotlight you, right, in the starting?
Yeah, I think I was a bit late. Like I was late
Yeah,
by
I got
5 to 7 minutes. So I think I missed on that. Yeah.
Yes, Upasna, one of our very one of my very early students, 2020, I guess, right?
Yes, like the first batch.
Yeah, 20. And yeah, eventually also remember Upasana and some of the team members of Upasana. You worked on YouTube, right? YouTube problem statement, right?
Premium
Yeah,
app.
YouTube Premium. So that was their hackathon project.
Yes.
And they did it very well. And yeah, helped them really in their portfolio. And I think she got it in LimeRoad after that.
Yeah. So first I got into LimeRoad, and then like last year October I switched to Byju's.
Yeah, Byju's. So very proud to have students who already finished 1 year of experience in as UX designers and started their careers in my program. So awesome. So proud to have you here, Upasana, as well. Yeah. So go ahead. You probably had a question.
Yeah, sure. So actually, Govind, like I'll say like it was a very good, like insightful this thing case study, which I can say within like a limited time period, and definitely you can add it to your portfolio for sure. And
I'm just wondering if you guys were able to understand me or not.
Yeah, I mean, it was quick, but I was able to. Yes.
So we have your reports also, right? I'll be giving them your reports as well for more context. But yeah, for the time you had, it's fine. Wanted to just understand most of the stuff. Yeah, go ahead, Upasana.
Yeah, like it was very structured, and each and every step, I think I can also go through if I have the link or the Notion file whenever. But I wanted to ask, like, what is the final solutioning if you guys have worked upon?
There's one more day for it, Upasana. There's one more day. This is only hackathon day 1. There's one more day where they are working on wireframing, UI, another usability testing.
Got it.
And then the solution. So tomorrow. Yeah. Tomorrow is the final review. Then.
Oh, that's exciting.
Yeah. Right.
But I'm just talking in terms of the real world. There is a chance that when we do evaluative, we actually think about solutions also, right? When we are actually doing hypothesis, and we are doing this in terms of that, I can talk about solutions, I guess.
No. Don't talk about solutions right now. It's fine.
I
know you have it. Obviously, that's how you exactly even started, right? Because you started with your hypothesis. So you obviously have some solutions in your head, and you have validated, and you know some things which got validated, and something which you think will improve the flow based on your intuition. So which is good. Let's keep the solutions discussions for tomorrow, because anyway you're going to present that in the final review. Yeah.
Yeah. I think that's it. I mean, yeah, pretty good efforts there. Yeah.
Yes. Awesome.
Do they present presentations like this in companies? I just wanted to ask.
A little bit slower, but yes, almost like this. Yeah, we'll explain everything in a little bit more detail, obviously. But yes. Without realizing, you will learn a lot of stuff here. Trust me, Upasana, do you think there's a lot which you could carry after you joined working in companies? That is when you started making sense. Do you feel that, Upasana?
Yeah, I mean, like whatever. So the main thing, this is actually still there. My on my portfolio, this hackathon project, it really helped me. I mean, people were really happy, and when I told them that it was just matter of say few hours, couple of hours, and we went through each and every process there. So I think that's remarkable, and it will definitely help you in your portfolio as well.
Yeah. Awesome. So that gives a lot of confidence to everyone. So yeah, awesome. So thank you very much, group Wizix.
7.
I don't know what's the meaning of the name, but whatever. Wizards with physics knowledge, something.
Physics.
I don't know.
Everything. To be honest, we didn't spend time on naming.
No problem. Should expect something from your group, which I remember our discussion on scientific process versus design process.
It's like wizard sign something together or something.
Awesome. Okay, so that's great. The next group will be group 3, the casual crew.
Hi.
Group 3, who is there from group 3?
Hi, I'm present.
Please raise your hands. When I ask, nominate one person who will discuss. They're like all. All is not
we
an
thought-
acceptable answer.
We thought you meant who all are present on the call, so we just wrote all.
No. You should be one person should be nominated. Who is the person who is
I'll
nominated?
do it.
Will be doing that. So welcome, Mehak. Who are all the team members? Quickly. Kesav, Mehak. Who else? Rajat and Kesav. is there. Bhavna, are you there here? Bhavna?
Yeah.
Okay, just read out your team
Vishnu.
members quickly. That's it.
Okay, we have Vishnu, Bhavna, Pradyut, Omeshwari.
Can you also write Batul in it?
Yes. Batul.
Omeshwari, Batul, and
Batul
Bhavna.
is there now, and we
Krish
had a
is
lot
there.
of help taken from Sana as well on the first
Yes,
day.
Sana, yes.
Yeah, so she's also
Sana
there.
as well. Awesome. So, yes, guys, great to see all of you. I've seen that you have also put in a lot of effort. So, great work. So, Mehak, are you ready for the presentation?
1 second.
Yeah.
1 second.
Yes. You are working on Rapido, right?
No, Oyo. Oyo.
1 second. Oh, yeah, sorry, the other way. Yeah, got it. Yes, on Oyo.
Yeah.
Awesome. Very good. If you are ready.
Sorry guys, once again, what's your group number again? Quickly.
Group number 3.
Group
Okay,
number
got
3, the casual crew.
Yeah,
is
we
the
just
name.
named it the casual crew because we were
Yeah, group number 3. Note that down. The previous group number was group 4.
No, 7.
Group 7, sorry. Group 7 was Govind's was group 7. And this is group 3. Okay. Yes, I'm also marking that over here. Okay. Ready?
Yeah.
Mehak?
Yeah, 1 second. Is my screen visible?
Yes, your screen is visible.
And is it swapping between the two as well?
Yes, it is done. It's doing that. So
let me know when to start.
Yes, can you please increase the screen size?
1
and control plus done. That's good. That's good.
Fine?
Yes, that's good.
Should I minimize the bar at the corner if it's visible? The one with the
Chill. Okay, right. Okay, casual crew. Manoj, ready with the timer?
Yes.
So you will get now it's difficult.
When I should remind them.
5 minutes, you will get a reminder at 5 minutes and you'll have to close it under 8 minutes.
Okay.
Okay. Yes. Go ahead. Please start with your problem statements. Get started now.
Okay, so our problem statement was regarding Oyo. It was evaluate the loyalty program, which is called Oyo Wizard Flow of Oyo. From its home screen, Wizard plans to the checkout page and redesign the experience while identifying opportunities to make usability better. Our target audience was unmarried people under the age of 30. And the business metric was to increase the average order value, which means more like the price at the end of the cart should increase, basically, in a nutshell, if I had to say. So first, this is the entire exam file embedded, but first we just took screenshots of the flow, and we found a very interesting thing there that not just was it different for iOS and Android, the flow was also different.
Exam and show that part. Exam and show that part. Yeah. Zoom in and show that part. Existing flow diagram A1.
So in this one, when we were looking at the screenshots, the flow for Android and iOS was also different. There were features that were there more in the iOS. There was this Oyo Wizard Lite plan, which was there only available for iOS users and not for Android users. And there was a catch here later on that we figured out while we were doing usability testing that these two were not the only available UI options there. There were 4 total UI and flows, like different flows that Oyo. It's probably a beta version or something, but there are 4 existing
must be
flows.
doing
So when
different
we
kinds
were
of things.
interviewing the users, they were like, okay, this screen is not actually there, and we asked for the screenshots and saw that the flow was different for the users.
Got it.
So
Go ahead.
total 4 different flows were there.
Talk
was a
about
very
your
interesting.
hypothesis. Yeah.
Okay. Should I go through the reasons to choose and all that?
No, not required. That's fine. Just so you worked on, yeah. Now you can talk about your heuristic evaluation. Sorry, yeah.
Got
So
it.
what did you get from your heuristic evaluation?
So for heuristic evaluation, again, all of us came together and we were going through it together. First, there were a lot of things that were coming out. The first thing was the visibility of the. I'll go and show it on the FigJam file as
Yeah,
well.
that's
so
better. Yeah.
Yeah, 1 second.
Yeah, diagram A2.
There, A2,
yeah.
heuristic evaluation.
Yeah, just explain one or two important things.
Okay.
Probably towards the wizard page and the flow, rather than from the starting. Yeah.
Okay, fine. I'll pick up one major
Yeah.
thing that was there. That was again different for iOS and that. So this wizard plan page that is popping up. Before they show the wizard plan, there is one like when you go
Zoom in even
to
further. Zoom in even
hello?
further. Even
What?
further.
Sorry.
Zoom in even further. We
Okay,
can't see the
zoom in.
screen.
Can you see it now?
Yeah. Go ahead.
So this OYO wizard light that you see, this was there only for iOS users, and at this place in Android users, it was just become a member of OYO wizard. And when you click on that, for iOS users, it was taking you directly to the wizard plans, which makes sense, right? That they're showing you the wizard plans, blue, silver, and gold. But for Android users, there was a blank page. Even for iOS users, this was there, and like in the
No, I
third
understand.
floor, it was.
Can you point out things with respect to heuristics?
Okay, yeah. So 1 second. That we wrote down here separately.
Yeah. It's okay. Just go back to your notion and explain one or 2 points from there. That's fine.
Okay, fine.
Yeah.
So
From yeah, go ahead.
So the visibility of the system status was basically ki, the place on the homepage where wizard plan was mentioned. It was not, you could not differentiate that it was actually there. It was not very visible. And right above that, so the way they advertised wizard plan was that get a free stay using wizard plan, and right above that there was get a free stay by referring. So those two were kind of confusing, and it was very hard to differentiate between the two. One was
Anything
that
else?
second, consistency and standards, the ticks in the wizard plan. So blue, green, they made ticks of different colors, like 1 second. Blue had blue ticks, silver had silver ticks. It was actually kind of confusing, and the consistency was missing throughout when you saw. Most important one was
Recognition better than recall. What did you find out?
1 second. The users could not avail the offers by directly tapping on it. Like if you want to avail the offer, you had to actually memorize the coupon code, go back and type the coupon code of 5 letters, which actually obviously loses the user loses
Yes.
interest. If
You need to recall instead of recognizing. Good one. Okay. So, can you quickly go and show us some insights from secondary research?
Okay, 1 second.
Your hypothesis. Do you have your hypothesis statements?
Yeah. 1 second.
5 minutes over.
5 minutes already over. Yeah. 3 more minutes.
Yeah, give me a minute.
It's okay, just fine. Show me your secondary research.
There. So in secondary research, we were looking at all the...
Any interesting insight from secondary research?
The top 3 that we mentioned here, the statistical insights were kind of intriguing. Like they were basically stats on who all use OYO Wizard and how much percentage of OYO users are actually using OYO, and how many hotels actually have OYO Wizard in them. So
no problem.
Was basically that.
Can you talk about some insights from your usability testing?
Okay, yeah, those were actually very interesting.
You also had competitor research, right? Can you talk about 1-2 interesting points on competitor research before we go there?
Okay, 1 second. So in competitor
on FigJam, if possible, or here only. Your wish.
These are screenshots from FigJam only, so that it works.
Yeah.
Of just the main pointers, not the flow. Flow is there on FigJam. So in this one, we took 4 different competitors, and one good thing that we found, like in one of the things, was in back-to-back loyalty points were given without asking the users to pay anything. And in this app, the flow was very clear. Like it was kind of like a point system that you keep gaining. And then you spend those points. So that kind of helps. And the higher the value on your cart, मतलब जितना expensive तुम खर्चा करोगे उतने तुम्हारे points बढ़ेंगे. And then you can redeem those points. So that system that was there
You
kind
got
of probes the
inspiration
user
from.
to, yeah. So that was one thing that was interesting in
Okay,
back to
go
back.
to your primary research now. Quick.
Okay. So in primary research, first we divided
How,
our target
how did you
users
find
into
your customers? How did you find the
screener.
users?
We made a screener form. This is the form. It was a
Ah,
very
that's fine.
quick,
That's fine.
yeah.
Where
quick
did you get
form.
them from? Social recruiting?
Contact. No, like contacts in general, and we made them fill the screener form to make sure if they fall under the
How
category.
close were they to your target group?
To the target group, they were fitting in the target group. Like,
Done. Good.
yeah, they were fitting exactly in the target group.
Insights, please.
Okay.
Quick insights, and then we'll close.
Okay.
You have a summary of insights mapped
Yeah,
onto
these
the flow. Go there directly. Show the journey if possible.
Go in Figma and show. Mac.
Go to Figma and just show the final.
Extreme down.
Oh yeah, the last one, na? The
Yes.
Yeah. Last idea.
Yeah, the hypothesis statements are up there if you want.
It's okay. It's okay. Yeah, just show this for us. Correct.
So this was when we were validating after.
Show me something from the light plans.
The light plan one.
Yeah, just go there. Or the OYO wizard plans. The next one. Yeah, just show me something from there and talk about it, and we'll close. Quickly.
Got it. So in this, we were basically for the validation criteria, we basically noted down all the factors that hypotheses that we had, and then we were seeing what all of them are validated through our research, and which ones are
What?
not.
That's fine. I understand that.
Okay.
Any one point which got validated in your primary research?
Yeah, the one that the wizard light and wizard are two terms indicated differently, but when you go, so this thing again, wizard light, jo they're showing to users now, it's actually the same as the blue thing. So it's a frustration, a pain point for iOS users because tum light ko click karo, it's the same as blue, but it's a double thing that they're showing you. Light bhi dikha rahe and blue bhi dikha rahe, and essentially they're the same thing. So this was a very main pain point that was there. And yeah, for Android though, it was not showing wizard light only, or if it's showing for the third flow that was there, the among the 4 different flows, in the third flow where it was showing, it was taking you to a blank
Any
page.
last pointer? Towards the end of the flow, anything?
Now we're just working on how might be is related to these only.
Got it. Okay, no problem. Let's close that. How much time was that, Manoj?
9.15.
Okay, that's fine.
9 minutes,
Thank you,
15
Mehek.
seconds.
That was good. Lot of hard work put in. I can see that.
Thank you.
But yeah, obviously that yes. But I think this should give you guys an idea about presenting it tomorrow. Under 7 minutes, the whole thing should be presented in a video. That's a challenge. I'll help you out, all of you. But this is great work. Okay. Alumni mentors, any points you want to say? Want to ask anything? Say anything quickly? Mridhuba, you want to say anything?
I mean, like overall, I think it's done really well. It was very clear from the start, and like I'd just like to say nice stuff.
Yeah.
Honestly, I think it was quite clear. But I think if at all I have to say something, since it's a good thing that there's a lot of research and there's like a lot of things going on, but eventually once you start moving towards your the next day, which is tomorrow, you will have to work on sort of coming back to things and narrowing it down so it's a little more clear in terms of at least presentation. Like today though, obviously it's fine, it's good that we got to see so much, but perhaps that is something you would keep in mind.
Yeah.
From personal experience.
Yes. Results. I understand. Yeah, but we'll be pushing that, Mridhuba. Yeah.
I'll try to
Let's
keep
do
it
that
concise tomorrow.
Yeah. Okay. Awesome. Please move towards solutioning, build the UI. You will have to go and do second round of usability testing with revised flow tomorrow. So ramp up pretty fast. 6 a.m. UI should be finished with prototyping. Yeah. Yes. Not just UI, with prototyping. So that's the point. Awesome. Thank you very much. Okay. Awesome. That is great. So that finishes group 3. And now let's have group 6. Group 6 here, please. Group 6.
Harsha here.
Yes, Zapians. What a name.
Zepto, right?
Yes, Harsha from Zapiens is going to present to us today, probably. Yes.
Yes.
Your team members, quickly, please.
One of the member actually had to go travel, so
yeah, it's okay. I'll read it out. Samiksha, Sejal, Akshit, Dheeraj, Manikandan, just raise your hands. Yes, Sejal, Samiksha. Yes, awesome. How are you enjoying this? I don't know how Sejal is able to smile with such beautiful, smile on her face, no sign of sleep. Or is it some trance? I don't know. Yeah.
Actually, after a point, I'm not able to sleep. It was till 12 o'clock. I was feeling sleepy. After that, I didn't have any sleep.
Yeah. Awesome. Samiksha, the silent star. I know. A lot of effort. Yeah. Okay. Awesome. So good, guys. Are you ready, Harsha?
Yeah, I'm ready.
Yes. So you probably know right now how you should be presenting. Okay. 5 minutes. You will have what do you say? We'll be reminding you, and then you'll have 3 minutes more where I'll be rushing you through showing few of the specific things. So 5 minutes of free talk. So please share your screen.
Yes, I can.
Yes.
Is it visible?
Yes, visible. Can you
this is not
command plus?
Command plus. Okay.
Doesn't work that way for you?
No, this is not a browser. This is inbuilt Notion.
Can you click on? Can you open it on the browser, please?
I should open it on the browser. Okay.
Yeah. Yes. Can you also have the FigJam ready on another desktop or something?
Yeah.
You'll be able to switch?
Yeah, I can able to switch.
Yes, done.
I can do this.
Yeah. Cool. Yes, let's go.
Yeah. So
not Notion.
no, this one. No. I'll just go with it.
Yeah. Okay. Get started. Manoj, start now.
Just a second.
Okay.
Yeah. I have like 3 screens right now. I'm just getting confused. Which screen is where? Okay, got it. Got it. Yeah. So I'll start, Anudeep. Yeah. So our problem statement is basically evaluating the building the cart before purchase flow of Zepto app, which includes home screen, search, category page, details page, and the cart itself. And redesign the experience while identifying the opportunities to make the usability better for users who are aged above 35 years, which will lead to increase in the average order value and retention. So average order value and the retention are the key business things which we would be solving for in Zepto app. Yeah. So how have we started our work? Here we have started our work with firstly to understand what exactly we need to get to be done. We went through a workshop with this hackathon workbooks in the very fast pace and understood there is a lot we don't know and a lot we need to figure out and a lot we need to cover. So that is what we have started doing and making sense of it.
Talk about heuristics and hypothesis quickly.
Yeah. So basically, and then we started putting all the Figma flow. I mean, all the flows in the Figma of the Zepto app. Just to, basically every single iteration of the Zepto app available, which it actually redirects to the cart flow. And then, so if here you can see there are multiple flows, which actually ends up in cart in the end. So again, what we've done is then we have actually studied heuristics pretty good and to map it to the.
Can you talk about 2 or 3 heuristics and some actual points which came from there?
Yeah, definitely. So in the flow, you can see that there are particular heuristics which we have marked on the thing. So one of the interesting heuristics which we found is there is an empty cart option here in this particular thing, and when by mistakenly it's being clicked, the entire card goes empty. So it doesn't even gives any pop-up that the entire card goes empty. Just click, it'll go. So error prevention is one of the heuristics there. And then the kind of food which are available in this particular app, the ingredient list, the sort of expiry date and everything, what would be the description of it. Only a little information about the product is actually mentioned in Zepto app compared to its competitors or anything. So the match between real world and the actual digital presence of it is not
flexibility and
100%
efficiency of
perfect.
use. Can you quickly explain what was that? Can you zoom in and show? I can just see that the next. Yeah. What was that?
Okay. So flexibility and efficiency of use. Okay. If basically, I don't want a particular item to be there, like potatoes or bananas. If I added multiple items of that, to actually remove the entire item, I need to minus that many times it has been added. So a basic cross mark or a delete or bin button would actually be helpful for that. But yeah, so that was not efficient at all. Then this was the heuristic evaluation, and then we have basically sat through and understood what's put in our own.
Talk about
brains
our
in there.
hypothesis, please.
Yeah. So then actually we got very few things as our own hypothesis. Something like a very extended page over here for in the home page, wherein most of us didn't even realize.
Did you note down your hypothesis as statements or not like that? Oh,
Yeah,
you can show that. You can show that.
We did note down the hypothesis as statements. So here are the statements.
Okay.
Here are the statements.
Can you talk about this one?
Yeah. So basically, in this particular page, they actually had categorized these things into over here, like milk, bread, and this. Again, there is another categories button which is available. Clicking on that, all the categories are again shown, and there's something like quantity shown here. We didn't actually the quantity showing that doesn't actually affect anything. We thought that is an irrelevant content. What happens if there are 420 masala dry fruits and
got it
something like that. So yeah, there is irrelevant content there. So
yeah, go back to your Notion and show me your research.
Yeah. So no, this is a Chrome, right? Yeah.
Yeah.
So basically, we started a secondary desk research by going through a lot of. This is where we divided into three people were working on this. 3 people were working on the competitors part. So we went to multiple proper
insights from competitor research. Any insights from competitor research?
Yeah, we got actually very good insights. All the hypotheses actually we had, competitors actually had pulled it off because Zepto was comparatively a new app. Compared to the competitors, these companies were mature and these companies were perfect, and the sort of findings we had.
I understood. Talk about the points. Talk about the points.
5 minutes over.
Yeah.
Another 5 minutes over.
So to increase the customer retention, Swiggy and Licious have a loyalty program to make sure that they stick to the platform and have some sort of benefits for delivering and all those. Coming to Dunzo, it offers packaged or offers packages for combos like Lay's packet with Sprite bottle, something like that, which increases the cart value for a discounted price. Something like that.
Yeah, good
then
job
the
there.
Primary research, we have actually noted down some.
How did you find your users? How did you find your users?
It's 35 years plus, and
no. How did you find them? Where did you go?
Okay. So basically, we spoke with our family members, not we directly. We spoke to my teammates' family members. So
got it. So you made sure you don't know them, right?
Yeah, we made sure we don't know them, and there were some colleagues also. We basically the colleagues of the teammates also we basically spoke with. And then we have actually
insights from your research. Not here. Show it to me on the diagram.
I'll show you. Don't affect my So basically, these are the insights from competitive research and all. So the way different competitors has actually done it in a very matured fashion. And
Show me one or two insights on the primary research.
Primary research, okay. So this is the primary research wherein we have actually divided it into three things. One is the way user have navigated, behaved while navigating through the app in green, the UI improvements required because user could not understand and navigate it properly. The why the user actually has told a particular statement or something because of the application.
Quickly
So
point
here,
out two, one or two insights. I need to be
so here
specific. You don't have
a
to
particular
explain the
user,
process.
a particular user basically told he don't wanted to buy rice, dal, or grains or dry fruits in this particular place because he can't feel the quality of it just by looking at the pictures. He need to go to a brick and mortar store and actually feel the thing to get the quality and sense of it. So that was one of the
anything else?
Yeah, we got a lot actually.
Zoom in and show. Zoom in. Go specific and show quickly. Don't waste time explaining the process.
So a particular user, if the titles are bigger, they get into dot, and they're not visible in this grid menu. So it's kind of getting hard for a user to figure out what exactly that is. Because there are many types of breads, there are many types of bananas, there are many types of mangoes and all those. So those are some things which we identified from usable primary research thing.
Yes, very good.
Anything
else after that?
No, we actually are doing journey mapping right now.
Building a journey map. Okay, awesome. So was there a situation where you found some insights exclusively only which you didn't imagine but came out in your primary research?
When we actually are testing the app, we did not find a problem with the app's refreshing speed. But when we were actually testing with the users, it was actually taking a couple of while to actually load when clicked on minus and plus. So it was a little laggy then. While we're doing it, since we are also slowly going through the app, we didn't notice it. But while primary research, we actually noticed it pretty much. And it was also showing us what can be a preferred. For a very
cool. Rest the case. By the way, very good work. I've seen your documentation and your FigJam file. A lot of effort and very neatly documented. So I should really give that to your team about having very neat documentation. Awesome, guys. So please quickly ramp up and go towards ideating, wireframing, and you have to build the UI. A lot of stuff has to be done. So you guys were pretty quick to reach primary research, but after that, you guys slow down a little bit.
Everybody slept.
Yeah, I guess now, now we have to ramp up everything and finish UI with enhancements and prototyping by 6 a.m. Right? So awesome. Awesome. So thank you very much. Anything from the alumni mentors? Mohan, you want to say anything?
I was just going to say, even I worked on the grocery app project. I think almost 50% of research data was the same. I consider kept the secondary research and all. I've seen percentage and everything. I think you've also put revenue generated and things like that. We almost got the same data and we are using the same thing for our project also. But really good work. I like how you made it easy for reading insights. You like color coded it and things. Really useful. And even the heuristic evaluation that you did, I feel it's really effective.
Really good. Yeah. Clarity of thought is really good. This coming out very good.
Actually, even another point that I saw was it was within just a few minutes, it was very easy to see that the very good work division. I mean, it came across through the presentation itself. That there's been some structure in the team. So that was very nice.
Thank you so much. Thank you.
Awesome.
True, you need to pick up speed. That's the
I was
definitely.
So you have to focus on explaining the specifics instead of explaining the process. So everyone here knows what's the process. They know that you are supposed to find out issues from heuristics. They know what primary research is. So you don't have to talk about what they are. just talk. We are not talking to freshers, or we're not talking to people who don't know. This is not a mentoring call. You're talking to people who already know stuff, to recruiters, to people, design managers. Imagine like that. So you don't have to explain what the process is. You have to explain what did you do there, right? So go to a specific, talk about the example, and be done with it. Okay.
Cool.
Awesome. So that's great. Awesome. Thank you very much, Harsha. Yes.
You're welcome, Anuti. Thank you, mentors, other mentors as well. Yeah.
Awesome. Very good. Okay. So the next group which we have over here, so which finishes this, the next group is UX Minions from group 2. Yes. Group 2, UX Minions. Are you there here?
Yes.
Yes. People nominated. Yeah. Pragya to be presenting. Pragya, are you ready with your presentation?
Yeah.
Awesome. Very good. Let me spotlight you all. Shweta, Pragya. Yes. Who else?
Shweta, Pragya, Sheetal,
Timekeeper, Sheetal Gupta.
Nagasai, and Anil.
Nagasai. Where is Anil? Can't find him. But anyway, awesome. So yeah, Anil also is here. Yes, awesome guys. Yeah, Yamanshu. Yes. Yes, good to see you all the team present here. Looks like, yeah, this is the whole team. Good to see you all. Great work. I hope you all thoroughly enjoyed this whole stuff. Yeah.
Yes.
Did you guys have any fights? See, she knows that if you say no, Anuti feels cold. It's like, oh, probably I'll not say no. But if I say yes, then my team members will be like, when did we fight? We didn't fight, no.
Very little.
Yeah, there should be fights. Yeah. Reducing points because you didn't have fights.
Actually, arguments are there.
Yeah, so they matter. Awesome. Okay, thank you. So Pragya, so are you ready?
Yes, Anadi.
Do you have both in front of you, both Notion and FigJam?
Yes.
Can you increase the font size here, font size or whatever?
Actually, this is the app.
Okay, it's fine. I think it's a little readable only, so it's fine. Okay. So that being said, Manoj, are you ready?
Yeah, I'm ready. Yeah.
So Pragya, on 3, 2, 1, start.
Okay. So Anuti, we got Agio as an app, as a problem statement. And what we have to do is we have to understand that why their conversion. So we have to focus on the business metrics of conversion rate, retention metrics, and bounce off rate. And the problem statement is that we need to figure out or better their filtering and searching feature. For Agio app, for working women.
Users, target users.
Working women.
Yeah.
So, and we also need to decrease the bounce off rate. That's one of the main areas of focus. So we first started with information mapping, and we understood why somebody comes on Agio and then what they do. And this was only till the flow of search, product listing, and search and filters. So everything is only when it comes to evaluating the problem, only the flow. Solution can be outside the problem also.
Yes.
Thanks to the volunteers who helped us with that as well. And so we started with SHEs after we had the flow. And so this was basic like SHEs that we did. Now here what we did
Don't
was...
say SHE, heuristic evaluation, but yeah.
Heuristic evaluations.
One or two insights which stood out.
Yeah. Okay, so these stood out, and the peach ones were intuition based. So what we did was, after we were not able to
read them out. Give me examples.
Okay, one of the good examples was that there was there was a heuristic for error avoiding, and which was that users could accidentally click on reset and the entire filter would get reset. But what we did was we gave it a very small, a very little severity scale. But eventually,
what was having very good high severity?
High severity was clutter here. Like this was not minimalistic. Categories is already in filters, but even here doesn't make sense. So it's like, happening again. Then control and freedom with respect to okay, so there are this button, the cross button. This is very confusing. It's actually just a back button, but it kind of misleads people, and there's less control because of that.
Okay.
And yeah, no error prevention is the one that I was talking about, the reset one. So can I say something about the primary research here? So we didn't include it in our primary research because it was severity very low, but or not even we didn't even back it with secondary. But in primary research, it came up like one of the users made a mistake, so we included that later.
Got it.
So that was one.
Go back to your notion. Go back to your notion.
Yeah.
Yes, that's good. Did you finally have hypothesis statements?
Yeah, we did. So so then we did our does, think, feel, all based on the R hypothesis.
Okay. Don't tell me your process. Please give me your hypothesis. Yeah, can you read out one or two of your hypothesis?
Okay. So with the search engine page, my hypothesis is that there should be a scanned res feature because my assumption is that the user sometimes wants similar look that they noticed elsewhere, like on a friend, celebrity, movie, etc.
On search page? Anything on the search page? Yeah.
Yeah, that was search. This is
listing page.
So in listing, my hypothesis that product reviews and ratings are very important because my assumption is customer product reviews are significantly affect the purchase decision. Then in the filter page, I'll read the small one. My hypothesis is that they need to add some more clarity at filter bar because my assumption is that users need to know which filter they have applied.
Okay, interesting. Yeah. Go ahead. Explain us what happened in your research. Did you do competitor research?
Yeah, we did a desk research and competitor analysis both.
Yeah.
So,
any insights from your competitor research?
Yeah, there were a lot. In fact, we did Pinterest. We did anything which is good with search, along with Myntra and Puma and all that.
One or two insights from your.
Okay. Okay. One of the heuristics that we had was users have less control when it comes to cross-thing, and we had an Instagram. Oh shit.
Have you written it? I need to see it in writing.
Pragya, benchmarking.
You can't put it. You can't tell me here. If it is not in writing, I'm not going to consider that.
We have written it here like this.
Okay. Yeah. This is good. This is good.
Okay, it's here.
Show that. No, zoom in and show that. Talk about it. Yeah.
Okay. So this was the hypothesis where user was having less options when it came to the cross button in the search option, and we used Instagram option, like how they
got it. Yeah.
They give you this option, right?
Yeah.
Then again,
yeah. Yes.
Okay.
5 minutes over. Yeah. Okay.
2 more minutes, na? Cool. So then task for the users. So once we were done with the secondary research, we made
any insights on secondary research? Point out.
Yeah. So a lot of hypotheses got validated. Like these are the insights basically right here, and then we realized, okay, this is good enough for us to continue to primary, and whatever did not get validated.
Did you find your users in your primary research? Did you find your users?
Yeah, very easily. Like we gave each other our friends.
Working women? Yeah.
Yeah, all working.
Okay. Yeah, 3 top insights which stood out from your primary research.
Okay, again, like I said earlier, the one which we gave a very
no. Show it. You have to show it.
That was Mansha.
Do you have the journey map presented?
Yeah, we have the journey
with the primary research insights presented there.
Yes.
Yeah, show it to me. Show me 3 insights.
So okay, filter, right?
Yeah, come on, talk.
Yeah. Disappointed. so much. They feel disappointed when they can't find appropriate filters. Feels confused when there is a repetition in the same filtration. Then coming to product listing. When they click on when they click on what's new in sort feature, it's to look for. These are the things that they do. I'll talk about what they feel.
I liked how you mapped what got validated, what was from intuition. I really liked how you did that. But good. Okay. Yes. Anything which you did after this? After
Then we did HMW, and now we are on
ideating.
Ideating. Yeah.
Can you read out one or two ideas?
Actually, we are like
You're still doing. Okay. Yeah. No problem. Can you read out one or two HMW from your product listing?
How might we? Yes. So in filters, we had issues like, okay, how might we help users minimize the need for typing filters manually in the search bar while for designing the product?
Interesting.
Then for product landing, product listing, how might we make users confident to ease their decision on the product? So, and then for filter, how might we prevent users from accidentally resetting the filters?
Interesting. Very good. Very good. Yeah. So that's beautiful. So how much time was that, Manoj?
8 minutes.
8 minutes.
Perfect.
Good.
8 minutes.
Yeah. Cool. So that's really good, Pragya and team. Very, very well. Very good work done. Documentation is good, and the Notion doc also is. The Notion doc and the FigJam files pretty well documented and shown. So well, Pragya, all the team, very good effort. Yes, you guys have to prepare well. That's my only pointer for you. It's very important in presentations. The reason why I'm doing this, you can say, hey, Anudeep, why don't you give us neatly half an hour time to each person to explain everything which you have done, is because that's not how real world works. Your stakeholders don't have time. Everywhere, right from getting investment for any kind of funding or anything, to your talking to your stakeholders and getting internal funding, you will have less time. You'll have to prove your point. You have to speak to the point and tell them why is it that they need to fund you. Straightforward. So that's what I'm trying to teach all of you. So yeah. So therefore, speak directly, open, zoom in, talk about those points, zoom out, talk about those points. That's it, right? Be specific and show what's in writing. Don't start thinking in your presentations. Show what's written over there. Got it? Yes. Awesome. That's good. Anything which people want to say? Sheetal?
Yes, Anudeep. Hey,
Yes,
Pragya. Hi.
Hi, Sheetal.
Yeah, really great work. Like you have put in a lot of efforts that's visible, and definitely you need to concise it as Anudeep is mentioning, likewise anything. But here only I wanted to know that apart from whatever you're doing stages, 2-3 pointers, the main pointers you have to explain. But apart from that, how I could see that every problem statement has been done for a particular user set. So talk more about how that targeted users are having the insights actually, because there is some reason why you have chosen that and how that contextually goes with your research. One thing is that, and another thing is the filters one which you have worked at. That's a really interesting thing to look at. So competitors may right now you have taken Myntra and what all?
So we have direct competitors like Myntra, Nykaa Lifestyle, like fashion, sorry. And then we have some very weird companies like Pinterest, Instagram, something which are not related but have good
non-direct competitors. I told them to image competitors and pattern places where you can find similar patterns. For interactions.
Okay. Only I couldn't figure out that exactly which all you've taken. So only the concern was that you should take competitors not from the sectors as well, not from the direct competitors, different sectors as well. You'll get a better insights.
Sheetal is an expert in competitor research. Now I know that.
But only one thing I want to add here is if at all you're looking at all the competitors as well, still you should not have that crowd mentality. Okay, if everybody is doing it, that might be good. Don't do that. Think once. If at all everybody is also doing, but they are making the same mistake, we should be thoughtful about. We are not taking it as a norm.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah. That's a very good insight. Of course, there needs to be a balance, but because everyone is doing it and probably everyone got it wrong and cannot be considered as consistency as standards, because it should be human backwards, it should be customer backwards. So you need to still use your validations from your primary research and support that, even if everyone else is doing the same thing. Very good point, Sheetal. Yeah.
And guys, I don't know how many teams are remaining, but I just want to say that after every presentation, Anudeep is repeatedly saying, just show the, what are the crisp points of every aspect you have worked on.
Yeah.
Don't let him say, okay, guys, now just tell me that. You guys just build it up, just understanding the problem statement, and then what's the next thing you have done? What are the best points of that? That's it. And this feedback is for everyone, na? Otherwise, he's...
Yeah, I know that.
But you are, whoever is next coming, just take away from the previous person and just raise the bar a little. Like, we are right now sitting in the midnight, and so much of effort is there. Generally, I sleep by 11 o'clock like that, but it's so interesting to look at the work you guys have done. So just put more effort, be more attentive, and just present it well. That's it.
Yes.
But, I'd like to say one very small thing. It's understandable though. They're all very sleep deprived. I was just remembering how Anudeep was doing the exact same thing for us also, and we were also sleep deprived. We were like, ha, karenge, and then we're talking, like going off on another route. But it's nice. I mean, yeah, he's right.
Yeah. When they watch this video again, right, then like, oh yeah, like, why am I not zooming here? Why am I not talking about it? What am I thinking about?
And really hats off to your patience and the way you do the whole hand-holding for everyone. It's like really great.
Yeah. Life of a mentor. Yeah. Awesome. Thank you very much. Minions, not really minions, but yeah. Oh, minions, because you are crushing something you wrote.
Bad UX.
Yeah, crushing bad UX. Okay. Okay, so that's great. Then we are moving on to creative visionaries. Group 8. Yes. Group 8, are you ready? Simant is the one who is going to present. Group 8, do we have you here?
Yes.
Group 8.
Two of our members have not joined. They both were sick today. They were not well.
No problem. I understand. I saw some of your messages. Niharika, Simant, adding you to the spotlight. Niharika, can you come on video? Yes, Niharika, awesome. Simant, can totally see it in your eyes. Who else? Who are your group members?
Vrindar.
Who are all those creative visionaries?
And Sagar and Vrindar.
Yeah, Sagar
and Vrindar.
Vrindar, where are they?
Vrindar was just here.
No worries. Okay, yeah. Okay, awesome. Good to have you all here. Hope you are enjoying this. Yeah. Are you ready with your presentation?
Yes.
Okay, awesome. So Simant, can you start sharing your screen?
Yeah.
Simant, remember, you just have to talk about specifics of individual aspects. You don't have to explain the whole process. Okay. Do you have both the Notion and the FigJam file with you?
Is it visible, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yes. So yeah, when you are ready, we'll start off. You can start with reading your problem statement, and then keep jumping to important aspects of every section. Okay.
Hi everyone, this is Samant, and
yeah, go ahead.
Hi everyone, this is Samant, and my team is consists of Shraddha, Pratibha, Sagar, Niharika, Vrindar, and of course me. And so the statement that we got was for a Book My Show app. So we have to evaluate the renting a movie flow from right from the home page to search, filter, details page, and rent, and finally rent and the payment thing. And for this, we were targeting the users based on tier 1 and tier 2 cities.
Tier 2 and tier 3. not tier 1.
Sorry, tier 2 and tier 3 cities. And so we begin with the basic selecting of the flow.
What is the business impact? Metrics which you are tracking?
Yes. So the metric that we were trying to do is increase the everyday users and evaluate the existing flow. And so we started with the flow. I'll quickly jump to the Figma thing. So there we recognize there are 3 ways to rent a movie. The very first thing is from the search bar option that we get on the app. Then there is a banner option from where we can book or rent a movie. And the third option, Book My Show released a platform called Stream. So from there, we can go ahead and rent a movie. So due to these, because there were three ways of doing it, and we had time constraints, so we focused on normal search bar flow.
Got it.
And
good, very good. Good that you constrained to one flow. Good. Yeah, conversion.
And so
talk about insights from heuristics.
Yeah. So after that, we did a random. I mean, not random. We did the flow of this screenshot of these search flow. The very first thing that we noticed there was there is no accessibility of like directly going to rent a movie. And then there were absence of any benchmarks which would help the user to decide which movie to go for. So these are the few heuristics based things that we noticed. And after that,
to show me a point on flexibility and efficiency of use. You had something there.
Yeah.
Just curious. Yeah, what was that? Ability to watch it with friends and other users. Oh, you took it in that manner.
So there was no option to watch it with friends and other users. So that could be attracting thing for the users to attract more users, because nowadays everyone likes to.
Go ahead. Next. Yes. Yeah. Talk about your hypothesis. Did you build your hypothesis statements?
Yes. So based on this heuristic and non-heuristic approach, we ideated few statements, and we focused on a few problems there, and then we finalized the hypothesis using this. Hypothesis.
Read out one or two. Please don't explain the process again. I'm telling.
Okay.
You don't have to explain the process. We know what the process is.
So the very first thing, that the irritating thing we felt was there was an ad coming up as soon as we were opening the app. So the first thing was to remove that ad so that user directly reaches to where he or she wants to go. So that was the very first thing that we noticed. And again, the second thing would be directly reaching to the rent page rather than going haywire to some booking page or something like that. And then we
written 17 hypotheses. Okay.
We did we did secondary research that consisted of desk research, which was.
Can you talk about insights which came from your competitor research?
Yeah. So competitor research, we focused on two apps. That was Amazon Prime, which recently started this renting app thing, and also the Google TV.
Okay.
So yeah.
Any interesting insights?
So Google TV, they had a better, information regarding to the rent to expiry period, and also Amazon offered more options, compared to Rent My Show, Book My Show.
Achha.
And then then we reached our target users. So
how did you find your users?
Luckily we had a good mix of people from different cities. Right. So like I'm currently in Bangalore, but I come from Patna. So I had friends there.
You found out tier 2, tier 3 users? All the users who interviewed were tier 2 and tier 3 cities?
Yeah. They were either from Chhattisgarh, Patna, Orissa.
Very good. Very good. Beautiful.
And the users were also mixed. Someone was a college student, like who was in the first year of college. Someone who graduated college and looking for a job, someone who is running their own startup, So we
Yeah, yeah.
found those type of people.
Can you show me your journey map and show what
Yeah.
are some of the insights which stood out from your research?
5 minutes over, Pradeep.
You have so many diagrams. No, they're doing good.
So we did journey mapping like this, and here only we tried to do the VAH thing as well. Like
What is that?
wherever we validation and validation of assumption.
Okay. Got it.
So,
yeah. You see, those words VAH and all are not real things. Okay, it's just indicated in the workbooks for ease of use. Okay, you can't use that term.
we have been reading that from morning. So
yeah, I understand. Go ahead. Yeah, can you please talk about few of the insights which helped you in your from the primary research and with respect to the flow? Yeah.
So this movie rental option, home page, most of the users were confused like we were when we first opened the app. So none of the users were able to figure out like where to go from the rent for the rent thing. And first of all, whoever users we interviewed, mostly they thought like Book My Show is for booking tickets or some events, as the name suggests, right? But so when we asked them,
can you show something very specific to the booking page, renting page?
Yeah, a renting page. Another point of frustration was at the end of the payment thing, there was not much coupons available. So that was not relevant to renting. It was all relevant to booking a movie ticket or booking an event ticket. So users were kind of like, okay, we cannot get coupons, we cannot get
was not being
discount.
carried forward. Very good. What did you do after this thing?
So we stopped there and we were doing who might
Start your
be.
ID.
Yeah.
Makes sense. Okay, great work, guys. How much time was that?
15 seconds more.
15 seconds more for 8 minutes. Okay, got
Yeah,
it.
7.
Yeah. Awesome. Good work, guys. Simant, good ramp up. I mean, from the checkpoint 1 in the morning to now, a lot of work has been done and documented. So pretty good. Obviously, the nature of insights can be a little better, but I mean, that's the same feedback for everyone. But I know how much is possible within 48 hours. And also, I know too much because I've been there in this industry from a long time. But for at your level and what you guys are doing, pretty good insights. Okay. So that's really good. And please make sure, and very good job on finding insights from tier 2 and tier 3 users. But I'll give you one pointer which people will definitely ask you. That is, what is coming out which is not a problem for tier 1 users. You have to focus on that as well.
Sorry, I didn't understand.
You are focused on tier 2 and tier 3 users, right? That's the focus which is given to you. The business has told you, please get us more numbers from tier 2 and tier 3 because you're focusing on improving your daily active users, right? Yeah. Now, obviously, what others will ask you is, that is fine. You found out some issues, you found out some improvements, but how is it that is not really a problem for tier 1 users, and why is it specific to tier 2 or tier 3? You have to do that, right? Because you should not forget your business metric. The business metric is about increasing daily active users. So how are you also building relevant features for the tier 2 and tier 3 so that they also add up to the numbers
without hampering the existing
experience, right? So that's a question which will come, and you need to be prepared for that answer. Okay, got it? Yes, awesome. Anyone from the alumni mentors want to say something? To stop sharing the screen. Yeah. I don't know if Kavya is here by any chance. Not yet joined.
Hello, Anudev.
Yeah, who is this?
Vrindar.
Yes, Vrindar.
Anudev, I just wanted to ask you, to increase the engagement, we were also thinking like pushing the content based on the demographic.
Did I give you engagement as the metric to track?
Not engagement, but to increase the audience.
Then don't worry about it right now. The business has given you certain metrics because it wants to focus on that. Your team is only focusing on those metrics, right? Okay. Indirectly, you can obviously work on other metrics, but don't focus on them. Okay.
Okay.
you need to get me more DAUs. So you have to work on that.
Okay.
Got it? It's important because this is real stuff. That's what happens in companies. Yeah.
Okay.
What do you say, Sheetal?
Yes, Anudeep. I'm just loving this, seriously.
Yeah.
The way you have made them take up one pointer and deep dive into it is really crazy. They will keep on realizing when they move ahead in their careers, but it's crazy.
Yeah. We are totally, I mean, I wish a lot of experienced industry people watch this. I'm damn sure they'll be awestruck because we are not doing it at fresher level.
No, not at all. Not at all. Right now, you are making it into not just the design, but you are taking, giving perspective as per like product as well, right? Entirely how the manager might look at it.
Yes.
Actually,
So
I wanted to add on to that. In fact, I mean, at Scalar, me and my product manager, we were just together. We kind of decide what kind of metrics to track and what our goals should be and things. So it's like indirectly preparing for that. There's no product manager who's present here. That's the only difference.
Yes.
But yeah, definitely helps.
Any recruiters watching this, straightforward, very valuable freshers, much more valuable than experienced people you have in your companies coming out. So be ready.
Yeah. Also wanted to mention this one.
Like all.
Yeah, go ahead.
I was just saying, but the insights also, like they're just so apt and so brilliant. Like actual problems just coming out. It's just, I feel like this is at least like Mohan, if you would remember, we were in the same team. I feel like in comparison to our hackathon project, this is like far better. Like it's actually equivalent to a mini project. It's like a solid mini project. I feel like if they put this in, this is really going to like. I mean, don't take it as this thing and don't do your mini project. Do it. You'll have to, but this is like really good.
Yeah. So Rahul, are you here?
Yes, I'm
Are you
there.
hearing this, Rahul?
Yeah, I'm just hearing.
Rahul has been one of our, the rock star of this entire thing and running this. And I remember telling this to Rahul and Sanash, who's not here because of some emergency. But like, oh, Anudeep, are you really sure? Should we do evaluative? Shouldn't we do exploratory? And I was like, trust me, this is going to be at much higher level.
So, and like I want to tell with experience. With experience, like because I'm actually looking for opportunities. A lot of recruiters they're actually looking for a story where you found this problem, you found one certain insight, and then you sort of build on top of it. You created a solution. You pushed it for development, and you track this metric, and you come back. So that whole end-to-end, when you tell that entire story, right? That's when recruiter kind of understands that, you have this much value as a designer. You can add this much value to their company as well. So this is something which is interesting, which is actually constructive for this metric tracking and things. You have some goal to work towards.
Beautiful. Yeah. Awesome.
Yeah, I just have one question, Simant. It's like your problem statement was like related to renting the stuff, no? So
renting a movie.
Yeah, I would really like to see what was your questionnaire and how was the user responded, because I saw that the users which you have taken, those are.
So for user research, I did not do the research because all are my known people. So
can someone from your group answer? By the way, Sheetal, they are not asking exploratory questions. It was optional. They are directly going and giving a task, testing it out. They're starting with a usability test and they're observing points from there and asking probing questions. But I know what you're trying to ask because but we just hold on. The point is the maturity level at which they can give a task is not that high yet, right? So there are biases. I know where you're coming from, but I don't want to point it out yet because it'll discourage these people now.
No, I was really, I was feeling good. This is like less touched upon area. Maybe it's not that frequent uses ka feature, but still they are pulling it up. This is good.
That is good. Yes. You're getting insights and are talking about it, which is good, which is definitely good. But the maturity level, obviously, I mean,
that will keep on improving.
Yeah. Okay. Awesome. That's really good. Yes. So we are definitely not tired. This is because this is great work and only making us all proud and happy. So with that being said, let us invite some people who have done some badass stuff. DX badass. I don't know what DX means, but Group 9 DX badass. Woo! Drum roll. Where are you guys? Asha, where are you? Aditya Mishra. Who's presenting from your side? Asha. Or Aditya. Who's presenting?
Asha.
I'll present.
Yes, Aditya here. Asha Singh. Yes, Asha probably feels like she kind of slept a bit after my last conversation. You didn't? Wow.
I only slept 2 hours from
Okay.
yesterday. But it was a break before this call.
We haven't slept much. Like Asha and I.
Yes, Kabir. Aditya and Amrutanshu should. Someone is helping me with highlighting, I guess. But anyway, and Debbie. Where is Debbie? Yes. Hey, Debbie, you know what? I kept one full video premiering and the comment was, "Hi, Debbie," on the entire video, which had presentations of everyone. The comment was, "Hi, Debbie." They are fans. Anyway, so
we also had Pushpa helping us out.
Pushpa.
I'm not
yes,
sure.
where is Pushpa? Anyway, but thank you, Pushpa, as well. So all of you, great job, very good. But yeah, what I was telling to say is, who are the UI rock stars in your team? Aditya, right? Aditya and Amrutanshu is also pretty strong. He's new, but is still pretty strong. I know that. Shabir also, I guess. No, still figuring out your way there. But yeah, so but ramp up and you need to start working on it parallelly. But yeah,
we are working on it parallelly.
Awesome.
We started.
Awesome. Very good. Yeah. Very good. Yes. So Asha, are you ready? There was a song, no? Asha.
A lot of songs.
I know only one particular song which comes to my mind, but in Telugu, because I'm from Andhra. But I know there's a Hindi Hindi version of it. Chinni Chinni Asha. There's a Hindi version of it. What is that?
Choti Si Asha.
Okay. Bumble. Yes.
Yeah.
You have a very exciting problem statement. Bumble.
Yeah.
Yes. I hope everyone knows what Bumble is, but yeah. Awesome. So ready, Manoj?
Yeah, I'm ready.
Ready? Okay. Get started.
Okay. So I'll just go with the problems that we had. So we had to evaluate the subscription flow of Bumble app, which includes purchasing a premium subscription, and we had to redesign this entire experience specifically for working professionals in order to increase session lengths and daily active user increase. So while we understood
increasing
the entire
session lengths, guys, please note that down. We want people to spend more time on this platform because it is Bumble, and it's a dating app, and we also want DAUs, which is more number of people starting and using the product as well.
Yeah.
Target users, working professionals. Yeah.
Working professionals. Yeah. So we did our understanding of what the app is, what are the users and everything. And so this is the flow that we came up with. I'll show the Figma file once here. Oh, 1 second. So we actually, again, we had 2 flows that we could see here. Why does it not move? Sorry, 1 second. Yeah. So we were supposed to check for the flow wherein the person purchases a premium subscription. So there are 2 ways to do it. One is, you go on the home screen, you keep swiping right or left, after a certain number of swipes, you'll get a prompt that you are done with your free likes, and then it takes you to your subscription. Like you
quick, Asha.
if you want
That's
it,
fine.
So we
There
had
are two
that.
ways. It's good.
Yeah, 2 ways. We chose one of them, and then we went around, did essay heuristic evaluation. For example, like we had one. I'll just say. Okay, so we had error prevention. So this was deviated because when you there's no undo for liking.
Okay.
So if a person has by mistake done it, he can't do it. So we did heuristic evaluation here.
Okay. What?
And then
any other pointers?
Yeah.
Other pointers in
Also, there
purchasing?
was one heuristic, for example, in this case, which was consistency standard. So the plans were the plans are not made in a consistent manner. You can see some places there are discounts written, some are popular. So
Got it.
It doesn't have a standard.
Can you zoom in and show me another heuristic?
Another heuristic.
Last one.
1 second.
Aesthetic and consistency and standards. Okay.
So here,
fine.
yeah, they are not. We don't find them in standard form. They are like some are small, some are bigger. That is there. So we did heuristic evaluation and non-heuristic. After that, then we were doing our hypothesis. So we framed our hypothesis using that same template.
Yeah.
And then we came up.
Don't
with
talk about the process. Don't talk about the process. Just talk about 2 or 3 examples of.
Yeah. For example, we came up with this hypothesis of that the plan should be incremental, because my assumption is user understands ordered items, because it was 1 week, 3 months, 6 months, and then 1 month. So there is no incremental order, neither in ascending or descending. Like you see here, 1 week, 3 months, lifetime, and then 6 months.
Interesting.
So we did our hypothesis there.
Okay. What else?
Do you want me to give another example of an
Yes,
hypothesis?
another example.
Yeah, so there was this hypothesis that if we provide multiple options for payment, the conversion might increase, because there's only one option, which is connected to your Google Pay.
Got it.
Play, sorry, yeah. So that was another hypothesis that we had. Now, building on this, then we did our secondary research, came out with a lot of things. So we got very interesting findings, wherein people actually said that they prefer multiple payment options. So a lot of people, like 54%.
What? There's a survey on this?
Yeah. No. So no, that is a different one. The 54% one is free trials. That was one of our hypotheses. So we actually checked, like 54% people actually keep their subscription even after the free trial ends. So one of our hypotheses got validated here. So we did our secondary research. We also did competitor research with two,
3 insights from competitor research.
So we had we did it with Tinder, and we realized so their membership plans were properly ordered. Like you have them in descending order. So this is one. We took it like the insight from there, and then another one was like all their benefits are on one exact page. So we took it from Tinder. From Hinge also we took like a couple of things about multiple payment options. So we did like competitor analysis as well, and took all these insights, put it. Sorry, where am I?
People working on OYO Wizard, you also have Tinder as your inspiration. Yeah, very similar flow. Yeah, go ahead.
So we did that. We also we did our primary research, usability testing. We found out most of these were friends of friends or people who have used at least any one of these dating apps. So we have very interesting insights.
You could find your target users 100%.
We found our target users because it was working professionals. So we could easily get people in the circle.
Any one or two insights, interesting insights?
Yeah, I'll come.
Zoom and show. Zoom and show.
So this is one insight that got validated almost in all. Again.
Zoom in. While we talk about something else.
Something.
Yeah.
It's nice screens.
Show me the second screen. Yeah, what is
this
that?
This one says premium. Okay, so no, this is from. This is not related.
Home screen? Anything from home screen?
Yeah. So 1 second. Not very. This was
you guys have to prepare more. I can see a lot of insights myself, but
it says that the thing is So with Bumble home screen, there are a lot of things that we can put in here. It's just that does it
They're not
help me
relevant.
in my flow
Yeah,
of
yeah.
premium subscription? So we have not focused too much on the home screen. We have focused
Yeah.
a lot on the
But you
flow.
should, because what's the business metric?
Increasing the session lengths.
Increase the session lengths. Yeah.
And daily active users.
Daily active users. So you need to, we need to work on, so yeah, getting enough leads, also trying to use this product. So anyway, no problem. We'll talk about it later. Okay. Some of the insights from your, what do you say? Oh, this was after primary research. Okay. After that, what happened? Yes.
So after that, we started framing our HMWs and ideating on them. So we are still in this process of ideating. So I'm sorry. Yeah. So a couple of questions where how might
Can you
we
read
make
out 1 or 2 HMWs?
Like how might we make premium sub look more attractive to any user, or how might we enable the user to see full premium features without a hit and trial learning curve? So because one of the insight that we got from all the users is the feature is there, but you cannot see all the benefits there, and also it's not planned properly, the plans that they have. So this is what we started working upon, and then we are ideating on it right now.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah. Beautiful. It's not even 5 minutes done now.
No, it went around 8 minutes.
It over?
8
Oh,
minutes,
you
5 seconds.
mentioned then.
Yeah,
No
yeah,
problem.
over.
Yeah,
She was
yeah.
on the track, so that's in how I didn't disturb.
Yeah. No, I was waiting for that 5-minute call. Okay, but good. That's good. Also very, of course, I'm more than happy because most teams are done as per expectations, and this is mind blowing. Yeah, but I'll tell all that later. So good work done, Asha. Pretty interesting insights as well. And one thing which got proved is a lot of people ask, right? Oh, should I build this entire app? Should I make the flow of an entire app better and all that? But see how small, how precisely we just picked on going and purchasing a premium subscription, nothing else, right? And still there are a lot of insights. There is so much we can do about that. So many insights from the competitors and talking to users and so much, right? So
We can understand.
Yeah,
the
because
evaluating team can understand. Initially, we did the whole process, whole flow. Then we stick it to the single flow.
Yeah. Right, because a lot of people have these doubts, and in fact, a lot of fresher UX designers, right, when they start working on portfolio projects, they are tempted, like, you know what, I will build this app for booking, something, and there's the entire app they want to build, right? It's like, cool, dude. Like hardly you will get to solve such kind of problems where you're building an entire app, right? It's too big, too many use cases, right? Just focus on one small thing, and you can also showcase your skills. So that's a good part. There's a feedback which I can tell, not just to you, Asha, and your team, but to multiple teams. At places where at least your how might we's or your feedback, they cannot be too generic. You can't say that how might we make it more attractive. That's too generic, right? I've seen it in all the case studies till now, but you have to be specific. What is attractive? What does it mean? How might we make sure that people understand this particular communication over here? What is the intent? What do they have to communicate, right? How can we reduce the clutter over here so that people can understand this? You have to be specific in that manner, not make it attractive. Then you can say, how might we improve the experience of the product? That's like the most Baba level HMW which you can come up with, right? So yes. Okay, everyone, not just Asha, everyone. Okay.
Yeah.
Yes. Alumni. I think more and more projects, alumni is feeling speechless and more jealous as well.
I just I saw Sheetal's this thing comment on the chat also. I really like the documentation work that you've done, and actually, fun fact about documentation, it's very underrated when you join as a product designer in a company. Not everyone. I mean, everybody expects a good documentation, but it's not very obvious. You have to put a lot of effort in documenting things, and it's for personal development also, career development also. It's very underrated, and it's a skill you need to keep up. It's not going to stop. Documentation is just going to. I mean, it's good if you do it.
A lot of notions across companies and the maturity levels companies have. Right. I mean, I am very proud. A lot of my students going because they're being trained, right, and they know the importance of these things. They're able to explain it to their stakeholders about why is it important, right? Because or else it's just battling between opinions. Now imagine showing this document and going to a product manager and a business, and like CEO suddenly comes and like, hey, all this is later. I want just 3 plans and put one in green, one in orange, one in red. And you're like, dude, let's sit, let's talk. These are the insights from what our actual users are saying. This is what data is saying. This is what the competitors are saying. Now tell me, you want to do black? You want to do green? No, let us do what works, right? Imagine how much you can actually talk to your stakeholders and convince them about how much we actually mean good to them, right? More than what they actually think we can do, right? So yeah.
So I mean, adding on to documentation, it's a good habit, something you should keep up. So yeah, awesome work.
Yeah, awesome. So great work team. Yeah, Sha.
Thank you.
Awesome. Okay, so ramp up, finish your UI, and one more round of usability testing. And trust me, guys, all of you, up until here is one level, but once you start usability testing on your revised flow, you will realize hundreds of things. Okay, so don't take it light. Don't think that your second usability testing of revised flow will happen as quickly as you did it today. It's not going to happen like that. If you don't trust me, talk to Manoj and Rahul, and also what is this? Aditya and other team members. So you'll realize how much will change. Yeah. Okay.
Yeah,
awesome.
When we are doing Manoj here, when we are doing the project till the primary research, everything no one talked about the CTA board. When we go to the users, they started complaining about the CTA itself. The main thing in the screen, we didn't note it. But the user complaining about a lot of things. Then we totally redesigned the CTA itself. So
yes,
different insight will come from users.
We have the next team, Tech Ninjas, Group 5. Anyone from Group 5, Tech Ninjas? Yes. But I just want to check. Group Casual Crew, Zapians, Vizix, Minions, Creative Visionaries, Badass. I hope all of you are there on the call. Huh? Don't jump away. If you're not there on the call, I'll type randomly your name. People are not there on the call. I'm going to cut points for you guys, because all the others were listening to your presentation, and how come it's fair if you don't listen to their presentations? Yeah. Yes. Awesome. So yes, lowering the other group's hands. So Sneha, Lakshman, Elizabeth, yeah, who are the Tech Ninjas? Satvik.
Saiteja.
Anyone else is a Saiteja? Yeah.
One time.
Saiteja could have joined as an alumni mentor. He works as a UX designer in Kotak Mahindra Bank, but he loves hackathons, so he wanted to participate. So, so we have Saiteja as well. Suman.
Lucky team, this is then.
Yeah, who was saying lucky?
I'm saying that the team is lucky.
Yeah, I know. Okay. That's fine. So, Judah, yeah. Where is Judah?
Even Satvik.
Sneha, you're editor. Huh? What is the meaning of editor?
They just asked me to edit it. Honestly, don't ask me. I'm just been half asleep. Oh my God, this is the first time I'm awake for so long. So yeah.
Got it. But you are presenting now.
Yeah.
I hope I can only imagine what can happen now. But anyway,
What
awesome.
do you mean? This is not the right thing you say before I press it.
No worries, no worries.
Okay.
So, but so Sneha, just what you've been hearing all the presentations, right?
Yeah.
Just get to the point, just talk about it, move ahead, right? Don't explain the process. We all know the process now almost by heart. So we know what happens in an evaluative project so much that even the people watching it now can go and solve problems looking at it. So that much we know the process. Yeah. Okay. Yes, with that being said, Manoj, yes, Manoj, stay ready. So Sneha, once you're ready, say yes and let's get started.
Yep. Okay. So hi, today's problem statement will be, we're going to be, our app is Healthify Me. So firstly, I would like to explain a little bit about this. We had a huge kind of fight off for this, and our honest, this thing was that we'll go with the patient route, because here, if you see here, the user is looking for weight loss or patient, right? But then why we didn't go with the patient route is because of two reasons. The first thing being that when you actually go to the Play Store, come down, and when you see it, it's clearly given here, Healthify Me weight loss coach, right? It directly shows you the weight loss coach itself. And secondly, they didn't go to the patient route is because the main flow itself, it directly narrows down to the calorie counting app. Right, so there's not much to do with patient flow there. So I think all the fight yesterday was for no reason. But anyways, which coming back, the problem statement.
Who and all are now cursing.
Yeah.
Because
so the problem statement,
that you could talk to patients.
Yeah, I'm sorry, I wanted to clear that out first. So the problem statement, evaluating the logging meals flow of the Healthify app, which includes discovering the meal logging, that is like basically logging your each meal. The process of logging, how do you log the whole thing? The viewing reports, your analysis with respect to the meals, and also redesigning the whole experience for users looking for weight loss, right? Now your business metrics are increased retention and your daily active users, fine? Now you come down and we understand the business. Another thing to note here is that it took us a lot of time, and I'm emphasizing a word a lot here because why am I not able to open Figma?
Go ahead. Quick.
I'm not able to open my Figma. Okay. So yeah, we took a lot of time to kind of understand the flow because in itself, Healthify Me, it had about 6 or 7 flows in itself, like, for weight loss, for nutrition, for whatever. And it was very confusing. It was very confusing. We didn't know which flow to take. And that's why I think yesterday, 3 to 4 hours just, went off in kind of deciding in which flow to take. But ultimately, we had to put the business metric into consideration, and also kind of decided on, because of the weight loss. So first we decided on, the discovering the meal, this would be the flow. And then you go and then you log in the meal, right? You log in what meal you're taking in, and then you get the analysis, which is your report, right? Now coming back to this thing here in Notion. Yeah, so this was this thing, and this was the execution plan. We made a detailed one. Now your self-heuristic evaluation coming here. Okay, so what we did again, first thing was, like I said, there were a lot of mistakes. I think someone just mentioned about CTAs just before, I think, my presentation. And you see that there's so many mistakes already here, right?
Yeah.
Because this is not done properly. So obviously, the first one itself, the visibility of systems.
Zoom into the exact insights and talk. Yeah. Don't
you see
feel that you're thinking over here.
Yeah.
Okay. Oh, I know you're talking to that. Okay, go ahead.
Yeah, so you see here, it already itself. So like when this is the home page, when you open this, you get this. You do not know which one to click on. This takes you to the next page, but this takes you to another page altogether, which comes here, right? So easily. Yeah, sorry.
What are the heuristics you're pointing out here?
So we're pointing out the visibility of system status here, which means that, the screen is not clear. And another thing that I would like to show here, which is we didn't understand this here, is that the system control, the user control here, how can you quantify your dosa is 0.75 grams is something that we didn't really understand. And second thing here is your nutritional information. It's just given as, your info.
It's more of a match between system and real world.
Yeah, that. And
how do you measure in real world versus how do you measure?
Correct.
Makes sense. Got it?
Yeah. Okay. So yeah, these are just a couple of things that I'm mentioning, but there were a lot of things here that you can see, a lot of things. And yeah.
Move ahead. Yeah.
Moving ahead. Okay. Feel like I'm running a marathon. Okay. So yeah, then you come back to your non-heuristic basis here, and then
move ahead to your secondary research and
secondary.
Sorry, you have your hypothesis.
Hypothesis, yes, it's right here.
Yeah.
Okay. So your hypothesis based on our one hypothesis that really highlights.
It's okay. Just read 1 or 2.
5 minutes over. 5 minutes over.
Which one?
Read 1 or 2 hypotheses.
Okay, fine. Okay, fine. So one hypothesis is that we would like to show the coach marks for nutrition card to educate the users, because they first of all have no idea why first of all they're logging the calories for what purpose, right? And another thing is that yeah, this one is very important. So you see here, you add the coconut chutney here. For example, you're logging in this meal, you're adding it here. Now to undo it, you cannot, once you click the the arrow button, it doesn't undo it. So basically you have to go back and then do something else and then come back here, right? So that is something that we figured we'll have to kind of work on. Moving on, this I've explained that.
Show me your competitor research insights.
Okay, yeah. Okay. Okay. So competitor research, we had 3 apps. One was the healthy diet app. Second was the Fitter, and third one was the OTC. Yeah. So all the 3 were very good in terms of whatever things I mentioned about CT and how the visual hierarchy was gone. Everything was properly done here. There was minimal design here, which was clearly lacking in Healthify app. The motivational factor here in Healthify app, there was no such thing as motivation factor. It was just logging in to it and then back. Sorry?
It's difficult to visualize them. Yeah. Do you have the screenshots of competitors?
Yeah.
Quickly. You don't have to read out, but just. Okay, makes sense.
Huh?
Yeah.
Clear than the
yeah, cool. Can you talk about your primary research quickly?
Yeah. So primary research, again, I think we got 5 users. I had the let's say, I mean, the users already there with me because of my
got it. Insights.
Yeah.
Insights. Focus on insights.
Okay, got it.
Show me your journey map and talk about your insights.
We've not worked on the journey map yet. I think I will show it on.
Did you plot the insights with respect to the?
Yeah, we did.
That's the journey map. That's it. What else is the journey map? Don't do the textbook journey mapping. Don't do all those graphs and all. Okay, that doesn't make sense.
Yeah, this one.
Yeah, map the insights to the flow. That's it. That is the journey map. That's it.
Yeah, that's the thing. So with our primary research, first of all, like I said, even the users were very confused up. When they came here, they kind of scrolled all the way down, and then they realized that was the end of the the screen, and then they came up and they started switching to everything to see which one worked. Same thing with here. They did not have any idea as to which which one to undo here, which I already mentioned. And another thing here was that there was just, so here if you see, there was just an arrow here, right? There's no search icon.
Got it. That's fine. Later, next, what did you do? What?
That's it. We were just working on our journey.
Yeah. Finish your ideations and ramp to your UI.
Yeah.
Pretty good. You should also work on presentation skills and prepare. That's why I said, only imagine what's coming. But yeah, just don't be discouraged with that. But yeah, be more prepared. And yes, so that will really help. Good work, guys. So there's one general observation which I want to give not just to you, but to few of the teams, is just considering only direct competitors or image competitors. You need to also bring inspiration from probably when you're building your wireframes and UI. I would like to see more inspiration from multiple other places which have similar patterns. So your heuristics will help you here, right? If and your business metrics also will help you here. So this is a trick. All of you take it. So let's say you are working on improving the average order value, and you can go and look at multiple other products, what they are doing to increase the average order value, right? So let's say Swiggy is working on some premium subscription program, or jumbo coupon or something which works only after 500 rupees, right? So now how is it that they are making sure that you increase your cart value, right? Or they are giving more add-ons which are perceived as cheaper than what I'm trying to order right now, right? So in that manner, you can take those things and also put it in something like an OYO, right? Where if you're working on increasing the average order value. You got it? So it need not be very, very direct competitors like OYO, then I'll only look at fab hotels and all, but you'll also look at patterns. Okay, and that's exactly what you will do in a real company as well when you work with product managers. Okay, awesome. So anything else? Anyone wants to, alumni mentors want to say anything? Pratibha? Or did you sleep?
No, I'm here only. I was just like, I was going to the washroom actually.
Yeah. Yes. Pratibha, anything to say?
No, I think like comprehensively, I feel more or less everyone is, I think, at the same level in terms of coming to a conversion now. I mean, there's a lot like that's good. A lot has been discussed. A lot of research has been done. A lot of ideas. Everything is fine, but now actually coming to, and especially like I hope this is helpful in some way, but making sure that whatever is done, it translates into the actual UI screens, because solutions will come obviously, but there should be a little, like the bridge should be visible when you actually come to documentation, like for all the groups I'm saying.
Yeah.
That that visibility, both, obviously your process and then eventually your documentation also. I hope
awesome.
You guys are able to do it. Yeah. All the best. Another 24 hours. That's
Whoa, okay. So with that, next we have A+ for effort. I don't know what that means, but team A+ for effort, that is group 4. Previous group was group 5, Tech Ninja. Now is group 4, A+ for effort. And here we have team from team Shreya Tiwari.
Yeah, yes.
Shreya, come on video. Let me spotlight you and other members of the team. Please, yeah, Shreya, Adarsh. Yes, Adarsh.
Oh, this still left. I thought it got over.
Yeah.
That's why I gave a very comprehensive thing.
No, there's just one more.
Would have given them something specific. But chalo,
Yeah,
okay.
this
Oh,
team,
Kavya is also here, by the way.
we'll
Anudeep.
finish it off in the next 15-20 minutes. Okay.
Yeah, but I was just saying Kavya is also here now. I just thought she should.
Kavya is also here. Welcome,
Yeah.
Kavya.
Hi, I just joined.
Yes. Okay. So since Kavya is there, so Kavya will also bring in fresh perspectives. Yeah, awesome. So team A+ for effort. I hope you guys are going to get A+ for your effort and for the results. So Pani is also here, right? Okay.
Yeah.
Pani, Sunaina, and who else? Others also, but not on video. But yeah.
Yeah, something wrong with my.
No problem. So great, guys. Happy to have you all here. Hope all of you are excited. And yeah, I mean, I see a great group division. Shanvel also, but I don't see him here. But yeah, that's fine. Okay. Hope all of you had a lot of learning and fights. Yeah.
Not fight, kind of fight, like just normal.
Yeah. Awesome. Okay. Are you ready then?
Yeah, Anudeep, from our end, Manvi will be sharing the screen and I'll be
quickly
No
go.
worries. Yeah, just make sure that you have very good coordination. That's it.
Yeah, sure.
Okay, come on. 3, 2, 1, start.
So, hi everyone. So, our problem statement is evaluating the booking custom page flow of urban company app, which includes creating a package, offering alternatives, and building the cart and checkout, and redesigning the whole experience, and like looking for opportunities to make the usability better, and
Who's talking? Oh, sorry. 1 second. Sorry.
Yeah, sure.
Go ahead. Sorry. Yeah, go ahead. Huh.
So redesigning the experience while identifying the opportunities to make usability better for working women. Our target user here is working women, and leading to increase of average order value and reducing bouncing rate.
Okay.
Yeah. So for understanding the problem statement better, we went ahead and most of us have already were already aware of the platform. So we just went through the flow, and we tried to narrow down the flow, and we all sat and did the heuristic evaluation where where I'll just quickly go through 2 of them. So there was this this help and documentation, okay, where users while clicking on the category for salon, so users were not getting option, they were getting the option, but there was no specific detailed information that which option they should go through. So in order to get that information, they had to look through the whole category and then coming back and then checking again.
Okay.
So, that was taking a lot of according to our
Be a little specific to heuristics. Yeah. Then I understand help and documentation. Yeah. Anything else? So
also this
match between system and real world. What was that? Can you tell us? The red one.
So as we can see here in the top screen, we have this bestseller packages and make your own package. So here both of them have the same icons. So it will take, usually what happens that the users usually see the picture first and then read the text later. So kinds of they're supposed because these pictures are same, these icons are same, they're supposed to get confused in the first place. So that's what our assumption was. Also here in this place, in this plus subscription, when users in this cart, selecting that package, and then when they click on this view cart option, then they get this screen auto populated with this plus subscription.
Move on to the page.
So they get this subscription thing auto selected, and user might just click on the proceed button subconsciously and just go ahead with the the subscription thing. Yeah.
Can we talk about
your voice is breaking.
Can we talk about your competitive research?
Yeah, sure. So for competitive analysis, we had for competitive analysis, we had 2 direct competitors, that is MyGate and Yes Madam. They don't offer that wide range of services like Urban Company does, but they do provide home services, home services. And the indirect competitor was Zomato, because they had a similar set of flow for ordering food items.
You don't have to explain why. Tell insights.
Okay, so then we went ahead with our
talk about insights from competitor research. From there.
Oh, insights from the competitive research. Okay, as Zomato, this Zomato thing as a customization thing. Also, this when we add something to the cart, it auto populates some few suggestions in there where the customer can just feed in, and the cart value might increase. Customer would end up ordering more things than they were supposed to order in the first place. Okay, should I go ahead or explain?
Go ahead. Talk about your primary research. Talk about the insights from your primary research.
Okay, so for primary research, we went, our target group was working women.
Okay.
So, as a urban company operates in major cities only, so we had few of our known people only, and we just shuffled and interviewed. And what we found was, like what we found in our hypothesis, it was somehow related.
What's the
Sorry.
task given to them? What did the task you gave?
The task was like we didn't specifically ask them to add something to the cart. We firstly asked them how do they use, what all things services they avail, and then we asked them to go through the flow to the cart. Yeah.
One or two insights from the testing. Yeah. From here. Yeah.
Okay. So during usability testing, so most of the users were finding it very annoying that this plus plan thing coming up every time whenever like users, be it a regular user or a new user. We had both kinds of users. So whenever they are clicking on view cart, this auto-populated thing comes up. And the second major thing was users were supposed to add more things in the cart because of that minimum cart value thing. So they have to just scroll through everything every time. Also, they did not have that specific what they have availed earlier.
Makes sense.
So they did not have that specific information mentioned there.
Can you show me your journey map, or this is your journey map, right?
So we the user insight, we haven't done journey map.
Dumping all the insights, and okay, you guys, no worries. That's fine. That is what is expected. Yeah. What are the next steps?
So we have just scoped on dumped all the insights from the user here, and we have
You
to
start ideation.
Yeah, we'll continue with journey mapping. How might
Did you start ideation, or you not? Did you start ideation yet?
No, we have some idea with the hypothesis thing in the first place.
That is obvious, but you haven't started it, right?
No,
So you should actually be starting UI already, but yeah, no problem. Start ideation pretty quick. You have to ramp up and finish UI by 6 a.m. So that's fine. So good work done. Very good work done. Pretty much in line with how I envisioned this problem statement to be solved. Very good pointers found both from primary research, secondary research. Of course, I didn't see your secondary research, but the competitive research and all is good. Yeah, all the other common points hold good, but yeah, obviously you can ramp up a little bit in explaining everything. You were explaining good. I could follow your stories, but yes, obviously you need to speed it up and speak to the point a little bit more. That's it. Yeah. So very good job, guys. Yeah. So Kavya, want to say something?
I mean, at least how much I could understand, I felt like the insights that you had gathered, I mean, all of that was quite intensive. So, I mean, I kind of have to look into the link or something to gain more.
I'll give you the reports.
Yeah.
The detailed review, we'll do it separately. I'll give you the reports and all this. Yes.
So I can just go through all of
overall comments. That's fine. Some encouragement, something which they can do better. That's it. Yeah. We totally wish it was there when you were there, no? This project. But Kavya.
Yeah, I really wish, like, I'm looking at the entire evaluative process and all. Like, it's very interesting. I was telling Pratibha the same thing.
Yeah. Hey, by the way, one good thing, Shreya, is I like how you are relating to the business metrics as well. So that's also something which is coming out good. But yeah, keep the focus, continue the focus. Even your results, it should be more evident. And yeah, yeah. Yes.
Right. Have you started with like the ideation yet?
No, actually we haven't. Today we are supposed to do that right after this call ends.
All right.
Start. You don't have time. 1:25 a.m. So yeah. Quickly. Awesome. Okay. Good job, guys. Okay. So, okay. The next team, I think the last team for us over here is Group 1 Design Warriors. Design Warriors. Who are these Design Warriors? When I asked, please state the role of your team members, they kept their Notion doc. Yeah. Tanya.
Yeah.
Tanya.
Yeah.
Where are you? Can't see you.
Yeah.
Yes, Tanya.
Yeah.
Adding you to spotlight. Yes, awesome, Tanya.
Yeah.
And who else from your team?
We have Dhruva, Srishti, Nikita, and Raghava and Arushi.
Yes, Srishti. Yes, Srishti. Who else? Nikita.
Yeah.
Nikita. Durva. Raghava. Where are you? Yeah, awesome. So good to have you all. How was your experience?
It was a bit different. Like, it was difficult because I was having fever. So they were like, how to do secondary research, and there was a gap between I was not present, and they were like struggling to do things, and then we just came together. I was taking breaks in between, and they were like, so
Thank you for
everything was like,
in spite of ill health, but yeah, your team needs you.
I was just trying to push. Okay.
Awesome.
So our Notion doc is not complete, so I'll be going through the Figma file if it's okay.
Yes, that's fine, but please make sure that you guys ramp up your documentation because that's very important.
Yeah, yes.
We have to evaluate you on your reports and stuff which you are doing on your on FigJam as well. Okay? Yes.
So our problem statement was
one second. So yes, so Mohan, so Manoj, are you ready?
Yeah, I'm ready. Started it.
Yes, get started. Yes, Tanya.
Yeah, the problem statement is evaluate the 10 local items flow of the Rapido app, which includes sign up, sign in, homepage, and basically booking local reviews. And we designed the experience while identifying the opportunities. Basically our user group was employees who are working, and we took like 25 to 35 or 40 years.
Okay.
Daily based users, and which will lead to increasing daily active users and reducing bounce rate. So we started by understanding, what were the reasons, understanding the users, understanding the business. Yeah.
Go more to the insights.
Okay. So we did self heuristic evaluations. Like we just tried to like consistency in standards. Like there was no skip button over here, or like
skip button is more of a user control and freedom rather than consistency in standard. Okay, but go ahead.
So error prevention, like for example, if they were adding same addresses also, there was no indication that this is not wrong or this is something.
Yeah. Good one.
And like error prevention and freedom while entering address, the llama, like for example, they added this thing, and when this is scrollable, but it's not looking like scrollable. So this is the problem we found out. Okay, it's like we go to save, and it was like showing some error. So one is recognition rather than recall, like entering pickup details. We have to again enter pickup details. There was no like pehle se pura nahi tha already, so we have to again enter pickup details. So these were some of the heuristics we did together. Then after doing that,
talk about your hypothesis. Read one or two of your hypothesis statements.
Yes. So our hypothesis that fragile items must be insured, as our assumption is that the users might worry about the fragile products getting damaged. So there is no nothing is mentioned like you can, it is like handled with
Don't
care.
explain. That's fine. Understood. Another one. Any other insight on the flow, ordering flow?
My hypothesis that there should be an edit option for pickup location details, as my assumption that users might find difficult to edit the location info. So basically, they were not able to edit the location, but then we find while just doing usability research that they were able to do it, but it was difficult for them. So
go ahead and talk about your competitor research, insights from your competitor research.
We are lacking in maybe because we can actually do with like Swiggy Genie also. So we only did Uber Connect, but the basic thing we basically kuch cheezein were very broad.
in our app there was no distinctive.
Show me. Showing is important. Show me
Yeah.
where you write those insights.
Okay, so this is the visual presentation. Some of them who were doing it like they did it in that format only. So we proceeded ahead.
Cool.
Yeah,
Can
we
you show
proceeded
me
ahead.
insights
Like,
from your primary research? Yeah.
Yes. So we just tried to actually put it down on the floor, whatever secondary research we had in
Acha,
that
cool.
particular time.
Show me that in secondary research, 1 or 2 insights which made sense.
Okay, yeah. Like for example, during peak hours, in case there is very less availability of captains, it should be mentioned. So basically, he tried to pull out what is the essence of those and just pulled it out
From
and
the competitor research front.
yes,
here.
competitive and behavioral and analytical.
Okay.
So he just tried to pull out and whatever makes sense, he just put it over there. So I was like,
If it
makes
is
sense
backwards
because
from statistical or quantitative data, you should mention that's missing here. But I assume it's coming from your competitor research, which is also secondary research. So good.
Yes.
It's in the doc, yeah.
So after doing primary research, we just we actually dumped everything according to whatever insights we did affinity mapping over there.
Okay.
So like the users wasn't able to locate the send item feature. It looks the major thing was missing. Like they were not even able to locate this feature. But it's most important feature, and none of the users were able to locate it. And we were like, what's happening? Even while entering this page, they were like, oh, what's like, what is it all about? They were like, I don't know what it's all about. We have to, user cannot guess what the question mark is on the local screen. So these are some of the in-depth thing we found like, okay, the question mark, they are not able to find out, or they are not able to, there is in package types also, there can be so many things they mentioned, particularly the users, there should be search option within the app, which is not available. So they were not able to locate things. So after doing that,
don't take the solutions from the users. Obviously, users will say that take the root prop. Okay.
Yes.
That anyway, but yeah.
Yes, we actually didn't do how might we were just trying to. So these were some of the insights we tried to do it, like try to categorize things from heuristics, then primary research or secondary research, what got validated. So this is here we are, like a bit late, but yeah, we'll try to base off that.
Yes. So start your ideation as quickly as possible.
Yes, definitely.
You are in a good shape. It's not that you're not in a good shape. You have good insights, very strong insights, and very good pointers, no doubt. Start your ideation and quickly ramp up and start building UI, because tomorrow by 10 or something you should be starting off your 1 second. There's a lot of somewhere. Anyway, because tomorrow you should start your revised flow usability testing, and you will find out a lot of issues there on your solution.
Yes, definitely. We'll just
yeah. Great work, Tanya, and multiple other teams. So Sheetal, you want to say something? Last team. Is Sheetal there?
Yeah, I'm here.
Yes.
Hey Manoj, I guess there is some noise from your
Stop
end.
sharing from stopping your screen share. Yes, Manoj is the culprit. Yes, Sheetal, want to say something?
Yeah, Tanya, it was like you guys did a great job, and I could see like you really pinpointed the pain points, and you understood what are the things going wrong there and that stuff. Definitely, you move ahead with consolidating whatever you have, and then quickly move ahead to UI.
Yeah,
we'll
Good
try
stuff
to do
will
that.
come up with a good thing.
Yeah. Yes, definitely.
Nicely done.
Awesome. So that's great, Tanya and team. So quickly ramp up. Yes, now I'm just highlighting all the alumni mentors. Just come on video. Let's give some generic encouragement and feedback. And I have some pointers to discuss and encourage these people to quickly finish it off before we end today's call. Pratibha, where is this? Where is this guy?
And Mohan.
Mohan left, huh? Okay. Rahul, are you there? What happened? Why is Rahul? Oh, Rahul is here, but he's not talking. Why are only 36 people there in the call? See, people are so selfish. They will leave after their presentation is over.
Said ramp up. So everyone's gone back and started working on it, I guess.
But I'm very intelligent. No, what I'll do is now I'll take a screenshot of all the people who are there in the call. I'm doing that. Okay. Now, extra points for those people who stayed back. Yeah.
Incentivizing the good behavior, Anudeep.
Extra marks for video.
What? Sorry?
Incentivizing the good behavior.
Yeah.
I can see as 36 people only are left now, that including us.
Yeah.
How many were there in the beginning?
I think I'm 47 or 48.
No, the number was more than 60, I guess. 64 or something.
It was 65.
57, 58.
It's a lot of people.
Also, the level 2 group. Yeah, later, most people. Manoj, I'm muting you, dude. Please don't unmute. Okay. So, yes, with that being said, yes, so Mridhiba, let's start with you. Mridhiba, what do you want to say? Something which will help all these people, encouragement and things which they can improve on quickly.
Yeah, what I actually just said before this only when I thought we were concluding that for now, like I see there's a lot has been done, but I think now mainly focusing on the conversion of this research to actual UI. It shouldn't feel disconnected that UI is now going somewhere else because there's been a day also now. So I'm sure now you guys must be tired also. So, and also try and focus on like maybe just one thing.
Evaluative project, right? So
yeah.
If in exploratory projects, what happens is you don't know how to converge because there's a lot
of
right
here. There is a flow in front of you.
I think it's already being done like quite precisely. I think I'm quite excited to see how all of their projects turn out. It's going well, and also speed up.
Speed
up. You can speed up.
Compromises. Yeah.
Yeah.
Perfectionism. I hope all the dustbin is there with you, all of you. Ready as I requested yesterday. Yeah. Then
but yeah, and like generally just all the best, guys. God save you all tonight. It's the second night.
God save you.
The last 24 hours. So all the best and have fun.
Yes. Okay. Next, Kavya, what do you want to say?
I was only there for the last two groups, but I think it was all very intensively done, like the entire research, like the heuristics and the comparative. Like it was actually very nice to see the entire process that you followed. I think, gathering all that information is great. As Mridhiba said, is just how you translate it into your UIs. Now, I think one mistake that we guys previously made was we had some insights and we tried to solve for all of them.
Yeah,
so I would suggest that, it's better if you scope down, you realize, okay, what is the most important thing and work very well on that instead of doing little work on, like everything. So that is one thing.
Once again, stress on the point. All of you, while you're doing your ideation and wireframing and UI, you have to converge. The indication is given, but I'm stressing over here again. You can't solve all problems. You can't work on all ideas. Yes, you got all these insights from your research, you put a lot of hard work, but you have to converge and work on few things which are possible, right? You only have 4 to 5 hours left. Whatever is possible in the 4 to 5 hours is what you will go and build, right? You don't have to solve the entire problem, right? You can pick one particular problem or few particular problems and make it better enough. Okay. And test it out tomorrow. Okay. Yes. Okay. Next.
From me only. I think that's sort of mostly it. And
is it next because Kavya always has that notes?
Oh, yeah, but in my notes, I only had that one point written this time. I'm like, oh, is there something else?
Kavya, is it the same notebook from last year?
No, that got over.
Over.
Yeah.
I never finished notebooks. I mean, like this was there from ages and I don't know. I keep writing stuff, but they never get over.
Because I think, Anudeep, that time when our session was there, then Kavya was taking, writing pages for you. So those are remaining.
Pages, yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
I mean, mostly my point was that only, that just because, I can connect to what mistakes we made in the past. And our main thing was we did so much research, gathered so much information and problems, but none of that materialized into good, valuable solutions. So just sort of look into that more. You don't have to do any
Where Kavya
crazy.
is coming from. What happened is, so the presentation was over, all good. Announced, and then later I called Kavya and said, Kavya, what is this? This is not the standard I expected from your group. But yeah, that can happen. But good part is, again, since so that's the thing. That's the reason why we have continuously iterating on the way we are working. Also, right? The reason why evaluative project has been brought out is because I thought people need to be guided to be focusing on few particular things, and evaluative project does that. So therefore, the problem statement itself, I made sure it is only a particular flow. I indicated what to work on, what not to work on, right? I indicated who are your users and what exact business metrics to focus. So there is a lot of converging which was given to them, right? So so this probably will make sure people will not be that connect will come, right? And later we are also going to when they actually translate these into medium case studies, we are going to work on one innovative way in which the people who read are always on the context with respect to what the flow is, see the results and go backwards and show what all was fed into it to get those results. So yeah, we're getting innovative there as well. And yeah, and that's what you do as a UX designer. Keep iterating on the program as well. Yeah.
Good job though. Like, I was only there for the last two, but it was very nice. Especially the glass group. I remember, like, there were a lot of issues regarding which topic to take and everything. But I think it has materialized well, like the insight. But yeah.
Healthify Me, Urban Company, and also I was like looking at, because so much they fought yesterday. So many people were fighting over it.
Oh, that one was like crazy, right? I mean,
I missed that one.
Yeah.
I will upload the fight. I have the little recording of that.
Fun only. It was nice.
It was really good. Yeah. So Sheetal, what happened yesterday was people were fighting for problem statements. So what I did was I asked everyone to discuss about what problem statement you want to pick, but each group should select a different problem statement. And then everyone voted on what problem statements they wanted. And if there is a clash, then they have to present and talk about an unfair advantages they and their team have, about why it should be allotted to them. Perfect MBA stuff which we have done. People have learned about unfair advantages and stuff. And the good part is that's exactly what happens in real companies as well, because nobody gives an F to you. You will have to prove your F to them. It is very straightforward, right? You will have to tell about why they should invest in you, invest in your growth or your project or whatever. You will have to invest. Your company needs to understand that. That means you will have to go and prove it to them, right? So unfair advantage, this is a very interesting word. Please keep it in your mind and also read about it. It's something which all of us have to work on, right? It comes usually with our uniqueness, and our uniqueness usually comes with our imperfections. So that's the entire philosophy bound together. But yes, build your unfair advantage. That is very important. Yeah. Kavya is taking that also into yeah, student for life. Student for life. Yeah. That will all
have it now.
That's why our notebooks are getting over fast, just reciting everything.
Yeah, what a journey. I remember in April, I guess, April 2021, Kavya was in the workshop.
Around May, June.
Pratibha was like what, when?
January
2021.
No, not Jan. I was in April. Kavya was in, remember right before your jury, I told you I've joined.
Your workshop was much earlier.
Your workshop was earlier?
Yes.
My workshop was in March only. And then, 5th March, actually, I remember also.
Because
Yeah.
I came back from my convocation, so I remember.
I started in May, right after my college exams.
Yeah. I remember in the middle of your jury, you like emergency texted me.
I not even graduated. My exams were not even over. I was doing my exams and the first.
Yeah.
Yeah, you were like, oh, should I take it?
There
Should I
we
take it?
were.
I was like, yeah, go ahead, go
Yeah.
ahead. It's really nice.
Sheetal was like on express mode. Like she came in, she finished and she went and like got 4 offers and like
I'm the first people to get a job also, I think, in our.
That's because I didn't go for intern. Maybe I was pretty adamant that I will take a job. So intern se nahi karna hai.
Yeah. Good. So awesome, guys. A lot of learnings packed in the last few hours.
Definitely, I would say these were like most productive 3 hours of my entire day today.
Awesome. So thank you, everyone. Great, great learnings, great work. All of you continue. Work on your next stages. Results are very important. Converge. Please be okay to not worry about all the problems to be solving. It's okay to leave that problem aside. It's okay, right? So all of you, please focus on few things. Decide now itself what your final solution is going to be about. All of you have enough context, what came from your research, what was your hypothesis. Every one of you have that in your minds. So you should be ready with what is that you're going to build. Decide that and build only that. Don't worry about it, right? Build it and then go and connect it backwards to all the research and all that, right? That's the hack, right? Since you have it in your mind now, what is that you want to do and what are the direction you want to go, decide on what needs to be built even before you make those screens. Okay? You got this, everyone? Clear? Yeah. Awesome. I don't understand what Satvik is saying. Unhealthy people won the fight, whatever. Anudeep, are you going to clear some doubts about UI screens and second usability testing? Do you have a quick doubt? I can, but it's okay. Let's not do it in this call. I'll anyway be joining your groups and I can, clarify your doubts individually in your groups. Okay. Awesome. Great, guys. Let's have an end selfie. All of you come back on videos. Have an end selfie. Photo also. Yeah. Okay.
There's like some 28 people left.
Yeah. They are like, come on.
Go work.
At least one person from each group should be there, I guess, but let's see. Awesome. Yes. Okay. 3, 2, 1. What? You don't know what to say? Open your mics and shout student for life. Again, come on. 3.
It's like 2 a.m. in the night.
Yeah, still. Come on. 3, 2, 1, go.
Pretending to shout student for life.
Student for life.
Awesome. Okay. Great, guys. See you then. See you all. Bye. Thank you very much.